but I fucks with him when I'm, at work listening to him. That's my man. I ain't gonna
Yeah,
lie.
you was fighting hard for the monkeys, the monkey men, though, boy.
No. But, brother, we proved that already, so we ain't even got to deal with that anymore. Like, we even got to deal with that no more. Like we
Q,
are
what
monkeys.
made you go
Nah,
5 hours?
we never forget that. Nah, we
What
never
made me
do
go
that, bro.
5 hours? I was
Yeah.
the one in control of the stream. I listen. What I did was so scientific that I broke these niggas down to where they started pulling up sources that even said we were monkeys. So that's dead. That's over with. That was like 2 weeks ago. That's dead. We're
You
monkeys.
still back on that again? Man, I'm not going through that, man.
No, that's what I'm telling. That's what I'm telling
Killed the
Sean.
Q.
So
That's
Q, we monkeys?
yes, we're
No, I'm just asking.
yes, brother. Like it's not that hard.
Crazy.
I almost kind of wish that we never
Q was just on
evolved
that
to
last week.
become
Q.
humans.
We
We
ain't
should have
had
just
nothing
stayed them
coming.
little fucking animals. Because we be doing too much, yo.
Now we're animals also, but we also are monkeys. And what I did
Man, we
was
don't created some pseudo shit. We don't enslaved all the people all over the flipping earth.
but see, you know
Don't
what?
abuse the children, rape the women. We should have stayed them damn
Nah.
Australopithecines. We should have stayed just like that.
Well, see, nature doesn't allow you to stay the same. So we can't blame it on us or anything that we do as Homo sapiens sapiens. It's just nature that does these things. But now we are monkeys, and
What
I
animal
proved
you
that
know
already.
enslaves other animals?
The animals by the name of Homo sapiens sapien, they did it for 267 years to the other animals
I'm
known
talking
as.
about other animals outside of us.
Well, nah, they're not intelligent enough to do it. So it's very simple. It's not
Exactly. We
hard.
should have stayed just like that.
What do you mean
All right,
exactly?
so we back up. We back up. I refuse to have that conversation.
Yeah, that's dead, man. I killed y'all on that. So why even
Especially after
rehash
you
that?
conceded and act like you didn't concede, but you
Monkey
did.
paradigm.
Wow. You know what? Just for you, I'm gonna put a presentation together. Just for you,
And we
man.
waiting for that presentation, bro. Like,
A presentation on we monkeys.
Hold on, Sosa. Hold on, real quick, Sosa.
was on that
So,
already.
whoa. Hey, real quick. Hey, we can move on with the show, but real quick, Sosa, do you understand that we're monkeys, or do you just not believe that we're monkeys? Which one is it?
No.
It's scientific to say that humans are monkeys.
Right.
Hold on, no. I asked you a
No.
specific.
I'm asking you a question. You ask.
No, but brother, I asked you. But hold on, but I asked you a question first. What I'm asking you is this: do you understand us to be as monkeys, or are you just believing that we're not? Which
I
one
understand that at some point we evolved from monkeys, but we are no longer that.
Hold on. See, this is where it gets like muddled. You can
wait.
never.
Not
You know what? You know what? Let's not even do it.
Okay,
because,
but listen, I answer your question though. Now you answer my question.
Okay, but
is it? Hold on, I answer your question.
We on the clock. Hey, Corey, hold on 1 sec. Corey, where you at, Concrete?
What up, Mark? I'm here.
Hey, give us 2 minutes, dog. After that 2 minutes, to cut the monkey shit.
Yeah. I just want to.
I'm not going to bog down this show on that.
I'm questioning
them
out.
I wasn't even trying to talk about it, but I'm gonna kill him. I ain't want to talk about it, but I'm gonna kill him.
No, we're not going to talk about it now. Yo, you got your background coming at us anyway.
It is scientific to say that humans are monkeys.
110%, brother. You did.
Okay, so then you have sources with other scientists saying.
Yes, I have sources. Hold on. Let me just hold on. I have one sentence. I have sources, and Unc also brought sources that actually said that we are monkeys. Period.
I never presented the source that said that.
I never saw that.
You brought a wiki article. You brought us a wiki article too on
Catarini.
I mean, what killed us is just showing the difference between apes.
Hey, but my man was presenting some real pertinent information though on who the culprit is on the misinformation. We need to get back to that.
Yeah, we give you another shot at the title. Your eyes is dotted up right now.
He beat us up on that, huh? He won that. He won that now. He beat us up.
Yeah. You got black.
Hey, hold on. Hey, real talk. Next week. Oh, well, y'all do it.
Man, hold on, man. Did you just switch white beaters that quick, dude? Hold on.
No. Look. Wait. Hold on. See, you see how this? Now look at this. I don't know. I got a green screen behind me. So it's
Okay.
changing. Yeah, it's changing from. See how it's changing from black. See how it's
I
changing
like
from
that.
black
Yeah, I see.
to white.
I see.
Yeah, it's
Hey,
not me.
Q, hey, Q, just for you, we're gonna have a serious monkey conversation, yo. Me and you
Listen,
had that serious shit. Since I'm old, I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you I got it. I'm gonna show you. We're gonna
all
have a
right.
serious conversation.
So,
We're
my,
gonna
so,
go with genetics. We're gonna deal with all that. We're gonna have and so if we monkeys, we goddamn plants then.
bro, listen. Let me help you out.
But
Do
now
you
we're gonna
understand?
finish. Hold on. Go ahead, bro. Hold that thought, Q. I fucks with you.
Okay.
Go ahead, brother. My fault, truth. We got the monkey man in the building.
All right, let's get back to this. This is the third version.
Hold on, Q. Hold on, Q. You got little short arms like let me stop.
Bro, I'm behind a green screen, so things look a little smaller than what they are. You know how when you look in the mirror and it says things may be closer to what they appear? That's
No,
what's
that's
going
not true,
on.
sir.
That's what's going on right now.
That's not true, sir. Why are you telling that lie?
Hey, hold on, yo. Hey, Corey, Concrete Corey. Concrete.
What up?
You like
What
you
up,
got a little head.
Hey, y'all crazy, man. Hey, but we gotta get back to this article, man. This was he was going in, man. I want to get back to that article. He was telling us
yo,
who the
let me stop,
culprit.
yo.
Hold
He
y'all.
don't want to call himself a monkey. He ain't mad at me, yo. Look at look. All right,
Crazy,
let me stop, Drew. Go ahead, yo. Fucking with you, Cube.
Yeah,
I ain't gonna call you a monkey, yo, even though you call yourself one. I'm gonna get out of that. Go ahead.
yeah,
Oh man.
report from May 2nd to May 20th. All right, it was published on June 10th.
No, you was caught up. No, hold on. You stopped that. You was identifying.
I'm about to get right back there.
All right.
All right, these are the perpetrators. All right, these are the people that have been putting out the misinformation this whole summer about the COVID-19 and other things. All right, you got the conspiracy theories, the populists, the anti-vaxxers, the fringe trolls, the alt-right, the left-leaning, QAnon, and the white power movement. All right, most of these organizations are white supremacist organizations. All right. What the Blackbird report did in volume 3 was it discovered misinformation about the reopening. You see what I'm saying? Narrative 2 was you had multiple militias in the Boogaloo movement. Narrative 3 was general medical conspiracies. All right, so let's get into it. Because I ain't gonna hold y'all up.
Hey, I hate to interrupt you. Can I get this article whenever you get a chance?
Yep, I got you. I can put it all in the chat.
Or actually, shit, just put it in the Discord server. I actually might make a channel for that real quick. Racism in science.
I can't get it. Oh, here you go. I ain't doing that. Hold on. Let me.
No, not right now. You can do it later.
All right, so let's get to the perpetrators of course, I'm not going to go through the reopening thing. Everything y'all heard pretty much about the anti-reopening was made up by white supremacists. This is what this whole article right here is pretty much telling you. Y'all can go get the article and y'all can read that part, but I'm gonna get to the part that I want to show y'all, which is this part right here. The Boogaloo Boys. These are very important people that y'all must understand what was going on all summer. These are the people that infiltrated the Black Lives Matter movement, all right? These were the people that were breaking the glasses, starting all the fires. They even killed, I think, 2 police over in California during a Black Lives Matter protest, trying to make it look like the Black Lives Matter movement was a violent movement. These people are called Boogaloo. Boogaloo is a key word for civil war. What these people are trying to do is literally start a civil war, all right?
Hey, they funded by Roger Stone, just to just to throw that in. But go ahead.
So I just told y'all all about that. That's exactly what this part is telling you. But I got to get to the part that I want y'all to see that these guys are actually doing about the pandemic. I'm scrolling down now. She's part of it too. Michelle Macklin. She's part of the conspiracy too. Is this it? I might be scrolling past it. No, I ain't scrolling past it. Trying to get to the pandemic for y'all. So y'all know where that pandemic came from. Here you go. I'm just gonna read this for y'all. A 26-minute video called "Plandemic" claimed nefarious cabal of elites were using COVID-19 and eventual vaccine to profit and gain power. The video featured a discredited scientist, Judy Malkovich, who claimed her research around coronavirus had been buried. Plandemic went online around May 4th and rapidly gained traction on Facebook pages frequented by conspiracy theorists and anti-vaxxers who shared the Plandemic YouTube line, at which time the video went mainstream. Within a week, this highly conspiratorial video had been viewed 8 million times and had tens of thousands of posts discussing it. Plandemic combined anti-vax, anti-mask, anti-5G, anti-WHO, anti-lockdown, anti-abortion, anti-censorship, and anti-NWO together in a synthetically amplified event. Synthetically meaning fake. Plandemic was the most cohesive and highly manipulated piece of media to date during the COVID-19 pandemic. By platforming Judy Malkovich under the guise of fighting censorship, Plandemic created a shared discourse between conspiracy theorists, white power activists, QAnon, and anti-vaxxers where their ideologies intersected. The following tweets illustrate this point, as well as the broader strokes of the Plandemic movement from the various users listed utilizing Plandemic. All right, this is just showing you different posts that he was making. They was making all that stuff about the Plandemic. They made it. All right. Hold up. Let's get to the deep state too, though. But that's these are the, if you read right here, it says involved entities. These are the names of the people that were involved. If you see right here, here you go. John F. Kennedy Jr. was one of the people that made this Plandemic nonsense. You see what I'm saying? They intentionally are lying to you. Okay. So anti-mask, all the anti-mask stuff was also made up by the Boogaloo Boys. All that misinformation that they were saying, not telling you not to wear the mask, it was made up. Okay, it's literally, they literally made the little things that you download on the internet to give to people saying that you was exempt from wearing a mask, the medical documents. They made them. They fabricated them pretty much. That's what this is telling.
Oh man, they had people running around with fake piece of paper.
Yep, they made all that shit. All that shit was invented. But let's get to the black perception of the Plandemic.
Oh
even
man.
though it should have had more names in this motherfucker, anybody that's teaching about the deep state is being paid by QAnon. Okay, so if you are listening to anybody that has mentioned the deep state over the summer, they are a paid white supremacist. They are sellouts. Okay, and that's just what it is. The motherfuckers are sellouts. They sold you out. All right, and y'all know who I'm talking about. Oh, young Pseudo. I'm gonna put his name straight out there. Yeah, he been lying to y'all all summer. He getting paid by white supremacists, bro. And that's straight up. The nigga sold y'all out. Now, the Blackbird AI analyzed the spread of viral whistleblowing video from a nurse that stated blue state healthcare workers do not care about Black patients. In another example, Black healthcare workers, particularly those who care for the elderly, were depicted as in decontextualized video footage, beating nursing home residents. The latter campaign received traction from notable politicians and was shared by Andy Ngo, editor at T-Post Millennial, further Blixit, which is Candace Owens and them. Another hashtag walkaway influence, Terrence Williams, this little guy right here with this hat. I know y'all seen him before. All right. Raised negative sentiments towards Dr. Fauci in several tweets. And Candace Owens tweeted 20 plus times about the virus and related conspiracy with her audience often being Black supporters and or potential Blixit converts. Here are the people that were involved in that. You got Terrence Williams, you got Candace Owens, and you had your boy, Donald Trump. All right. This whole summer, everything that's going down right now is pretty much It was designed to get Trump reelected, but now that he's not reelected, they're moving forward with the Civil War. These people are in DC right now trying to beat Black Lives Matter up right now, marching up and down the street. It's ridiculous. And this report in the conclusion is telling you that more misinformation is coming. Half the information that y'all getting right now about the vaccines is misinformation coming from these same people. These same people. They're playing with your minds. All right, and I'm gonna leave it there. It gets deep though. Y'all gotta read these reports. It's a lot.
Put them in there.
I'm gonna just post this whole page right here.
So Jackie, what did you say, Jackie? You typed the whole thing in there. What's your point in that, Jackie? She typed it in and left.
I don't know what you said. There you go.
What are you talking about?
Jackie in there.
Yeah, you got all these reports down here.
She left. She just typed it all that in the chat and left.
And that's what I want to tell you about.
That's some bullshit. Let's read what Jackie said in Rain.
Yeah. So I can say what I want to say now, huh?
She said, I can't believe this panel is so clueless to why Black people distrust the medical community. Did we just give all the reasons why? There is historical precedence of medical abuse against Black community. Okay, we talked about that. You already had Black people in great masses who distrust the medical community prior to the misinformation. Let's stop right there. I ain't never heard of none of that pseudo shit.
I think Truth Ministries might have touched the nerve.
I never heard none of that growing up.
I'm gonna stop.
We got vaccinated and that was it. My whole family, my cousins, I've never heard this until we thought we got super intelligent.
Yeah, that's new.
Black community wasn't distrusting nothing. When we thought we got slick and started following the poor man's information is when we started to hear this buffoonery. Let me finish. Furthermore, you are blaming pseudos and white supremacists for your failure to properly educate your people. That's some bullshit. I've been properly educating my people for the last goddamn 20 years. How dare you make a statement and just leave, Jackie? That's a bunch of malarkey right there. You the problem with that. Let me finish. Furthermore, you're blaming pseudos and white supremacists for your failure to properly educate your people. I am hearing a lot of mental masturbation and no solutions on how to deliver the proper, the proper information to your community. Pathetic. No, you're pathetic. You're Chatty Patty. You're Chatty Patty and the Chatty Patty. That's what we call that. Chatty the Patty. It's official. Sister Jackie is Chatty Patty. She's Chatty Patty in the Zoom chat. Chatty Patty. Come on now with that. It's a bunch of nonsense, man. Don't talk me to death. Everybody on this panel is crystal clear. What the brother Truth did was he starts to show the people that are actually pushing this. He showed hashtags. He named names. That's a spectacular job the brother just did. And he gave you the sources.
Thank you, Brother Truth.
Problem.
Come on, now we're not blaming. Man, that's crazy, man. Listen, y'all, we're on the internet. These people use the internet strong. They teach us how to use the internet. See the way they did that? We can take that to educate our people using the same tactics with real information. But we need to hear this. We need to see where it's coming from. That shit wasn't coming. Come on, man. The pseudos promote this information right here. What the brother's saying is the pseudos take this, read this, like we've been saying, and they promote the information. What do you mean we blame the pseudos? It's the damn pseudos' fault when it comes to this nonsense we never heard of until now. Come on, man. Come on, somebody want to say something, man, because I'm hot. You know what I'm saying? You know, that's just crazy.
Yeah, just to add on.
You made me be calm because he cussed me out. He was like, Sean, come on, Sean. Sean, come on, Sean. You trying to pipe me down. She cussed me out, called me out. You already knew what you was going to get from Sister Jackie. She do it to us all the time.
But she's supposed to say that and express herself, and let's have a She said it. She said have an intelligent conversation around that. Don't throw shit in the chat, right? and didn't make up shit. She doing exactly what she claimed you was doing. It's malarkey at this point. We supposed to have varying opinions, and let's talk about it. It's clear that young Pseudo, okay, sold us down the goddamn river.
Yep.
Yeah, and I spoke to the fact that, you know, some people are generally afraid. So you get a mixture of both. So it's not like I don't see why she went like that though. She went jump off the bridge with it.
Yeah, I can actually point out where Young Pharaoh actually sold us out. He even
Oh, you
tells
already
us
in?
in the video. One of his
Forget about
videos.
forget about Pharaoh, man. You know, I don't forget about Pharaoh.
He tells you. He tells you what he's doing the whole time.
I don't watch Pharaoh at all.
But what was you saying, Truth?
Yeah, and them Boogaloo boys, like they got an unlimited amount of funding. Like so, Roger Stone is good friends with Donald Trump. If y'all don't know, if y'all been following politics, this is how I understand everything he said and he was talking about in that article, because I've been following the politics all year. But Roger Stone got the feds ran up in Roger Stone's house, and because he was like sharing documents with with foreign entities and stuff like that, so he got charged. But they ended up like somehow they went in and dropped the charges on him. I think he's gonna get pardoned. It's a lot of misinformation. It's a big misinformation campaign, and they got like unlimited funding just to add to that with the brother Truth was putting out there.
That's coming. I'm telling y'all, if we don't watch out and get ahead of it, it definitely is going to be another civil war.
Nah, I ain't going to damn civil war.
Nah, they trying to. I'm telling you, they plotting and planning.
I mean, but that's just what they do. That's just how they operate. Like they ain't gonna pop off. That's what they always do. That's how they operate. They try to.
I don't think it's gonna pop off, but yeah, you're right, Sosa. They do that. The Boogaloo Boys been around for years. You know what I mean? Yeah. Roger Stone and all them. Like I said, you just follow the money. If you follow the money, it all leads back to Roger Stone. And you know what I mean? So
yeah, that's because that's what
they
want a civil. Yeah, they want a civil war. So that's why they try to these outlandish schemes, hoping that it causes a bunch of controversy and people get anti-government so they can just do what they want to do. But
right, that's not going down, man. Yeah. Where you at, Sean? Let's get into the effects of. Let's change pace a little bit. Yeah, Corey, we was having a little conversation. There was a few things we was talking about, Corey.
Oh yeah, earlier today. Yeah. That was, that was hours ago, huh?
Yeah, I got.
Kyle want to challenge.
How many blunts ago? How many?
Kyle want to challenge some of the information that Truth Ministry he's saying some of that information, or maybe all. I don't know. It's Pseudo. He said he did a whole presentation on it when he was talking about algorithms and Google searches and all of that stuff. Kyle already had the link. It's the same link, Kyle.
Kyle, to jump on. Speak your speech, bro. I'm about ready to turn up anyway.
Kyle. Yeah.
It's about time to turn up anyway.
Yeah, who said somebody?
I think what Truth Ministries was strong and was on point though, yo.
Yeah, I don't see. I don't know. Maybe
I really think that these groups are definitely taking advantage of the fact that we are already distrustful of the government and distrustful of white people, and I think that it's just been rampant.
They're taking advantage of it, but I don't get black people though. Anytime you see a whole bunch of white supremacists on one side, you're supposed to automatically know not to go over there.
I'm sorry. I've been seeing a lot of the white supremacist talking points on our side.
Oh, go ahead, CK.
No, that's all I was going to say.
Somebody give Kyle a link real quick.
They was allowing.
Kyle got the link. I've been throwing it in the chat.
I got it.
So
hold on.
Black people was in the Boogaloo Boys too, though. Just to put that out there.
Say what?
They had black people was in the Boogaloo Boys too, and so
really?
they was allowing black people to join. But then, like one of the co-founders of the Boogaloo Boys, got upset about that. So now it's like two different factions of the Boogaloo Boys. One that's just strictly white supremacy, and the other one, you know, is I don't know. They mix with black people, and you know what I'm saying. They was allowed to ever see them black people that carry the Confederate flag and all of that. Like those are some of the people that joined into the Boogaloo Boys.
Real quick, I know the brother Kyle wants to come on and possibly go against what the other brother is saying, but Concrete Corey, you're an anti-theist. Just real quick.
Against that.
No. I don't know what happened. I'm just going off what Sean.
He's the first one to tell me about the Boogaloo Boys.
No. I'm not even like really dealing with that. I just wanted to ask Corey a question because he says he's an anti-theist. So once the dust settles, I did want to ask you a few questions about your anti-theism. Is that cool?
Yeah, that's cool.
Okay, no doubt. Go ahead, John. I'm listening. I'm an atheist, by the way, so don't like trip. But go ahead, y'all.
Yeah.
All right,
go ahead,
to the
bro.
pseudos.
yeah, what's going on, man? Shit, let get cracking.
All right, let's get ready to rumble, man, bro. All right,
Turn it up.
All right, so what I'm saying is this, bro, is everything that we're talking about, it has a root cause to it. You know what I'm saying? And I think that we're looking at like the branches and the twigs on a tree rather than the trunk. What I'm talking about, what I've been I guess given to the people is the trunk of this tree, the base of the information. And so, like what you're saying, yeah, it's a teeny little branch off the tree, but it's not the root cause. And I'm saying, like, if we're gonna be intellectuals, we don't deal with leaves and twigs and stuff like that. We gotta deal with the root cause of all this stuff, like that QAnon stuff, the Trump right wing stuff like that. Those are just leaves, and these are branches to the tree. It's not the root cause to it. And
What's the root? Speak to the root so we can.
That's what Sean was talking about. I did a whole presentation on it. Like, this is the reason why Facebook is going to be dismantled in 2021, because the root cause. And we keep ignoring the root cause because we all feel like we know something that's better than the root cause. That's what pseudo is. Pseudo is ignoring the substance of the conversation to feel like we have something that's empowering, that's going to be something that's going to be better than that actual root. Like the QAnon stuff, that's a branch to the tree. The right wing, the left wing, that's a branch to the tree. But the root of all this is the algorithms of social media and what they propagate. You know what I'm saying? So like, if we ignore that, there's no way we can ever solve the issue that we're trying to solve, because we spend so much time trying to fight against pseudoisms in our community, but we forget that root cause, and we only address the points of dissemination of information. And I think that, for me, I think that's pseudo, because like that's what we're supposed to do, is dive into the root. You know what I'm saying? I'm saying you pseudo. I'm saying that ignoring the root is pseudo.
Well, if he's repeating the same thing that's being said, why wouldn't he be pseudo?
No, I'm saying you think
our methodology is pseudo, brother Kyle. Is what you're saying. We got to come up with a better methodology.
Whoa.
I'm saying you think that.
Oh, everybody freeze. Wait.
Absolutely.
Whoa. I don't agree to that, Kyle.
That's fine.
Because you put together, hold on, you put together a presentation that fits in well with what he said. So
I thought you'd be agreeing with him.
It's almost like somebody saying, well, we don't need to know about evolution. We need to deal with this. Wait a minute. It all works together.
No, it doesn't. That's what I'm saying. Like, so if you only, so like, for instance, if you get a gunshot wound and all you do is put a Band-Aid on top of that wound, it doesn't remove the inner cause. You see what I'm saying? Like, you guys, I'm saying you've been through that before. You know what I'm saying? They had to remove the bullet from you. They had to do internal healing in order to fix the outside thing. And we're only worried about the outside, what we can see as a result of the pseudo, of the issue. And like the QAnon stuff is only the surface level of it. And I'm saying, I'm not, okay, maybe I'm wrong for
Can
saying.
you repeat again what the root was?
That's what I'm saying. Like, you got to get back. You're saying that algorithms is a root. That's what you're saying, right? Social media and how those algorithms react to social media. That's what you're saying.
100% yes.
Right.
I disagree with
Absolutely.
you.
I know what he's saying. I
Yeah,
know what he's saying because when you type in, when you look for pseudo stuff, this is why I don't watch pseudo stuff on YouTube, because once you start watching it, it's gonna start recommending those videos to you. It'll mess your algorithm up. You know what I'm saying? And so what he's saying is, when people don't understand that and they already in a certain frame of mind, what they do is they watch videos or they get information that reinforces they already incorrect way of thinking. You know what I mean? And then it allows them to congregate with people around the world that they normally wouldn't get to congregate with, but all of these people are like-minded. You know what I'm saying? They all pseudo. So
it creates an echo.
But go ahead though. That's all I wanted to say.
So there's, maybe I'm wrong, but when you get shot, the first thing they do is stop the bleeding first. When you're in the ambulance, they put the IV in your arm and they stop the bleeding. If it's that bad, they put a tourniquet on that. So that's a needed part of it. Behind algorithms are information. How come the algorithms don't affect us with scientific literacy then?
They do.
They do.
No, it don't. It don't affect. No, it don't. It's either right or wrong. You either understand how it was put together or you don't.
Well, algorithm is really a euphemism, so we can't not play with the word. Let's not play with the word algorithm, because it's really a euphemism of how things work and how things operate. So let's really get into what we're actually talking about instead of saying algorithm, because then we're able to finagle that how we want to. So what I was
like, we don't do that, bro. Like, that's not what I'm talking about. I'm not talking about for no finagling, bro. Like, what I'm saying is, if you don't fundamentally understand how social media works, then you're not qualified to have this conversation with me.
I'm not saying that at all, because really what I wanted to ask before he said what he said, I really wanted to ask in layman's terms, what are you actually saying? Like, I really wanted to ask you that, because on some parts on some parts I agree, but some parts like I was kind of unclear. So like, if you could just make it really clear, like in 30 seconds, like what exactly are you talking about? I'm just being honest. That's just me. And maybe I'm back. Hey, maybe I'm back at the bus slow. Just maybe. But there's a lot.
Go ahead, let him spit it. Let him spit it.
What I'm saying is, when you log onto social media, you create your own paradigm, your own universe, your own world, and you add things to your world that you choose to based on your own ignorance or your own understanding of the world at that particular moment. And then you add people into your world that reinforce your current worldview. If you are a person that's not quite knowing of a subject, then you're going to add other people who are not quite knowing of the subject to reinforce your worldview. The same way, if you're a Christian, you're going to add more Christian people. If you're Muslim, you're going to add more Muslim people. If you're a flat earther, you're going to add more flat earth people. And these people are going to reinforce your worldview. And that being said, the same thing happens with science on the internet and technology. So like, if you want to understand the subject on a deeper level, you have to add people into your circle, into your social media social, that will reinforce that worldview that you want to go into. And I get that y'all may not understand what I'm saying, because
we understand,
bro. We understand.
How's we not? Whoa.
Yeah, like I'm saying, you talking about people.
Now, hold on. Now, let me keep it a buck. Kyle, I don't understand how the two can be separate. No, I don't. I do not understand. If I don't understand algorithms and everything you're saying, but I don't understand science, I'm gonna get got. So I am petitioning. I am saying that okay, I think everybody understands how the internet works. That's why they can pop up, commercials will pop up on stuff you like. That's an algorithm. Like ancient Egyptians had algorithms. I can get into that. The point I'm making is, it don't matter what algorithm it is. If your foundation is there, it don't matter. If you just want to be a fucking pseudo, that's all you're gonna look at anyway. I can't stop a person from being pseudo. I can only have real information. So only those who are interested in understanding the world they live in, you know what I'm saying, will be able to deal with that. If you're gonna be a pseudo, that's what they do. They just stay on pseudo time.
That's not how it works, bro. I get your passion, but that's not how this works in the real.
Okay, you know what? I'm gonna shut up and explain to everybody, and we're gonna go down the line.
Just explain it.
Hold up, Kyle. Can I say one thing?
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
No, I think we all understand what you're saying, Kyle, and to a degree, he is right.
Okay,
you know what I mean?
Explain to
when
me
you have,
right.
Hold on,
stand by. Explain to me where Kyle's right.
Stand back, stand by. Like I was saying, he's right to a degree, in the sense that yes, when it comes to Facebook, when it comes to I would probably say even Twitter too, and definitely YouTube, the way that they have things set up for when you're searching for stuff on there, people that you subscribe to and videos that you're watching, is going to recommend you a lot of stuff if you start watching anything. It doesn't matter what it is. Especially, it doesn't even matter. Like if you watch something like, for example, like Joe Rogan, and he's interviewing someone like the dude that started the Proud Boys, Gavin McInnes, it's gonna start recommending you a lot of white supremacist shit, because he's gonna have his name tagged in the description and tagged in a title and all that good stuff. And you're gonna start getting recommended a lot of that dude stuff, even though you don't watch him. You just love the Joe Rogan show, and you just happen to watch this interview, this video of him interviewing him, trying to figure out who the hell this dude is, because you ain't never heard of him before. But why I say that Kyle is partly right, and I kind of sort of disagree with him to a small degree, is that Unc is right as well. Yo, before YouTube, well, let me rephrase that. Before the algorithm systems that they've been using on Facebook and YouTube, yo, the pseudos were already rampant. They were already rampant on the internet. They had their own websites. They had them forums. They had their websites. Yo, they were already rampant on the internet. I really just think that the social media has just made it easier for them to congregate and get together.
Yeah, let me just say this too, Clown. I'll let you go in there. I know what you're saying, because I forgot the name of the scientist that spoke about that. He was talking about the dangers and the ills of social media, right? And you're kind of speaking to that aspect of it. I forgot what type of scientist he was. And you're basically talking about how the algorithm creates like a echo chamber. You know what I'm saying? And it's more dangerous. And it was talking about basically it's more dangerous than ever, because we live in a paradigm where everybody's on their phones. Everybody's glued to social media. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of time, once you get stuck in that circle, it's hard to get out that circle, because all you ever get fed is everything that's gonna keep you in the bubble, in that echo chamber. So I feel that part of what you're saying. I mean, I don't think
but that's always been the case, though. If he was a blog talk dude, listen to the blog talk pseudo shit. Or you fuck with me and my shit.
Let him explain it. It wasn't always the same. Go ahead, Kyle.
It wasn't always that way. So the difference is like there was always people that was pseudo, but the availability to get influenced by the pseudo information only started when we started having these devices in our hands in 2012, 2010, 2011, when smartphones became a thing and social media became a thing. So like what I am saying is, yes, if there was one pseudo then, that one pseudo can now have 5,000 people that he influences. And then those 5,000 people that he's influenced can now also have 5,000 people that they're influencing. And so what it causes is a domino effect, and it creates this fire of pseudoism within our community, because we are probably, just being honest, we are the least educated people in America right now, the Black community. You look at Alabama, Mississippi, look at Baltimore, look at all these inner city communities, they are always the lowest. And with the people that are always the lowest, they want to feel something special. And so when we get on social media, we find some information, it makes us feel empowered, and now we feel special. We share the shit. It's a study that's done by, I think it was Yale University. It says that fake information is 6 times more likely to be shared than real information. That's what we're up against. That's not the case in 2016. I mean 2010. That was not the case in 2000. That was not the case in 1980. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you had to run across a real pseudo nigga and sit down with him to get some pseudo information, like Malachi J. York. You know what I'm saying? But if you really, like right now, today, you can log into your YouTube, log into your Facebook, and you can be bombarded with pseudo information by 5,000 different people on a consistent basis. And that's what we're up against, because when I was young, I don't know anybody in my world that believed that the world was flat. I don't know anybody that thought that there was Hebrews. I don't know anybody that thought that vaccines were bad for them. But now it's 2020 and we have access to social media.
Hold on.
You see me talking about, don't cut you off. Don't do me like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, and so we have now been bombarded with this information that takes us down this wrong path. I'm gonna get off this platform because apparently I'm not wanted here, but I'm gonna leave y'all with that.
Don't do that, bro.
I'm with you said that you weren't wanted,
bro.
Come on, hey Kyle, don't do that, yo. Come on, yo.
Like, I understand fully what you're talking about.
Whoa, hold on, Kyle. Where you at, Kyle?
It's not that serious.
Kyle, where you at?
See, ran off Kyle, man.
How did some people timidly disagreeing with him equated to not wanting you here? That don't make no sense.
Whoa. That was a little.
Unc be disagreeing with me. I be disagreeing with Unc. That don't mean like, we don't want to have nothing to do with each other now.
Because Cube was trying to speak. That mean Kyle not wanted here. Come on, Kyle.
Right. I love that brother, bro. Like I don't. That doesn't, just because I wanted to say something doesn't mean that I hate you and I don't want you to speak. Like, brother, not at all. I love your commentary and the shit that you say. Like, not at all, bro. Like, everybody that's on the platform right now, I either love what they say or I have either gone back and forth with them. Like, nah, bro. It's just because I kind of butted in like intermittently, like, nah, bro, it's not that I hate you. Come back on and say what you want to say. And me personally, I just want to, beat you up about it because what you're saying is just totally incorrect.
Yeah, I mean, you got to argue with. There's a science behind that, bro. Like, you got to read the work. There's a science behind it.
Yeah, so it's like, brother, nobody has any problems.
Yeah, but I'm saying there's a science behind what he's saying. Like, he ain't. That's not his. He's not just saying that out of his own. Like there's a study behind that he's basing.
No, the only study he can show is actually showing that the information is more easily available. Am I missing something?
Check this out. You gotta let me read this, bro. You gotta let me read it because it's the answer to everything we arguing about. Like, listen, this is what.
No, hold on, wait.
There's an answer to everything. You got it right. There's an answer to everything. You got it right.
I'm just trying to read this statement to you.
Yeah. I know. Yeah. I know.
Listen, yo, you drunk, yo. Go ahead, chill. The tech industry has a problem, and its name is surveillance capitalism. So goes the premise of Netflix's recent documentary, The Social Dilemma, which delivers a compelling account of how the business model of a handful of corporations is transforming our minds and societies through the exploitation of sales of user private digital data. Pretty much they selling our data, we know this. AI considers how disinformation fits into this process. We reveal how fake news is a critical force multiplier in the deliberate manipulation of our cognitive biases in the search for private corporate profit. The end result is a growth cycle of disinformation whereby the concepts of truth, in fact, are conceded to affirmations of personal emotion. In doing so, entrenching growing social political polarization within our communities. We believe that the pursuit of information integrity is thus more relevant than ever. Upheld by callous digital infrastructures indifferent to human cause, disinformation holds a potential to
detrimentally. Don't struggle with it. Don't struggle. Go ahead.
Yo, you need to stop drinking, yo. Don't do that to me.
Bro, I was trying to help you, bro. I was trying to help you.
Bro. You don't know me, bro. Chill out. Alter the trajectory, chill out, of our collective future on a mass scale. All right, so let's get down to this little graph they got. Basically, human engagements with online comment. It goes to tech corporations collect user data, and then the tech corporations sell the data to third parties for profit. And then the multi-data enables highly personalized content to be pushed to individual users. So basically, it's a cycle, and they making money.
So he said all of that basically to say nothing because he can't prove anything. He said, and it's cool. We appreciate.
Artificial intelligence.
Hey, brother, please do not interrupt. Hey, brother.
Hey, bro,
Please,
stop.
No, brother, you're interrupting. Hey, brother,
Hold
you
on,
were
what
done.
y'all doing? Hold on.
Hey, whoa.
Come on, man.
You were done speaking. Now I'm speaking.
Yo, hold on for a minute. Come on. Hey, Q, come on, yo. You
No,
done
the
ran
nigga was-
Kyle off the daggone thing. What you doing, yo? You gonna get a chance to speak? I'm gonna give you your moment, yo. Relax.
Now the nigga was done. He was
on
done.
the same side.
I was
Q,
just
we on the
ushering his
same
ass
side.
stage left. That's all. My bad.
Oh man, come on, yo. We ain't even trying to dig it. Yo, Kyle, my man, yo.
No,
Like,
Kanye.
why is
Hey,
you trying to
it's after 9. Hey, after 9 o'clock.
I knew I was supposed to possess him.
Come on, dude. Yeah, we like going back and forth. Everybody don't like doing that though.
No. Hey, I was getting that other nigga out of here. The other brother is cool with me. Kyle is cool. The other nigga that was just talking, I was getting him the fuck
That's
out of
my man too. We fight together.
That's my hey, hold on, man.
Oh, stand
We
up.
fight together.
He don't want to do that. He don't want
God
to do
damn,
that.
what I'm saying.
Say a little
Listen
guy.
what I'm saying.
Stand up.
Little guy better stay in little guy place. He got that Napoleon complex.
He got the monkey man complex.
Nothing wrong with him, yo.
Ooga booga, Donkey Kong type shit. Ooga booga, like yeah.
I'm gonna, hey, Q, listen. You was kind of supporting my argument.
I am.
But what Kyle is saying is, let the nigga talk. The nigga barely talk. Let Kyle talk. Let Truth talk. You gonna get a chance to rock out. We gonna all be quiet. Look at your hand, can't even look at your hand. You must be drinking some white liquor today. Relax. Come on, yo. You can't run the friendly fire. Come on, yo. We want to get the act. We want to have an intelligent conversation. We want to know why we're not agreeing with Kyle on that being separate issue. So for me, my thing is we're both right. Two things can be right at the same time. The information is more accessible now.
Nah, he told you it was pseudo.
Huh?
He said it was pseudo information. So you can't your information can't be right, and if it's pseudo.
Well, I didn't agree. Hold on, I didn't agree with that part.
No, I'm saying what Kyle said. I'm specifically saying what Kyle said. Kyle said
I didn't. Yeah, I don't know why he said that. I don't know why he said that. He was talking about algorithms. John Henry Clarkson didn't have that. So no one would actually argue that it would take you a fucking 6-hour drive, 3-hour drive from New York to Syracuse to get to the daggone museum. If you're in Atlanta, you got to drive to Washington, D.C. to get to certain libraries. So we got it. That's why it was books. You had to buy books. Remember that? The algorithm was the damn books that you had to read. Okay, now it's easier for everybody to do everything. So who's arguing that? But watch this, fellas and sisters, because it's easier to get the information, the bad information, than it's just as easy the good information. That's something we gotta take advantage of. So concrete court.
Nah, you good, bro. You good, bro.
No,
I just want to
ease in. Hold on, Q. Stop trying to ease in. Am I wrong, Corey?
No, I'm not. I mean, like I said, I think Kyle was just saying like the attack that we coming with is pseudo or whatever. Like the way we going about the whole situation.
How? When he part of the team and he did a whole lecture on it. How?
Hold on. Does that not make him pseudo?
That's why I thought it was strange.
Q, hold on. It's like me saying, yo, evolution, and you say, yo, physics, and we argue over it.
Yeah. I mean, it's definitely all tied in definitely one.
Corey, listen. So
You
what we
gotta
supposed to
attack
just shut
from
up?
all angles. You know what I mean? So
Right,
that's
but Kyle is on the team, and he did a whole presentation on it. How did we miss it? We didn't miss it.
I don't know, man. I don't know if
Wait a
y'all
minute,
just
listen, bro,
misunderstood
listen.
each other or
You
what.
can't say we missing it when you on the team and you did a whole joint on it.
Yeah.
And every time you come on the show, Kyle can bring that up, but you can't beat us up on it because we agree with him. Who amongst us right now disagrees with algorithms and how information? Matter of fact, Dr. Maya came on and talked about that. She put a white lady on. Y'all remember that?
I didn't see that one, but
Man, they was talking about the misinformation, how it flowed through, and how to access to the internet. Man, come on, dude. We get it. Niggas like Pharaoh's 100,000 strong. But that's this internet. He ain't got no 100,000 niggas following him on the social media. The social media is big, but it can work both ways. That's my point. It's where we at now. It's about using these platforms. But no matter what era we in, the pseudoisms is always here. So, you know, hey, I don't teach pseudo, and the way I'm going about is not pseudo because Kyle is part of the team and he's here. So I don't get it. So that make Kyle pseudo then.
He wasn't saying he was pseudo. That's not. He wasn't saying he was pseudo.
How's it seem pseudo if I teach evolution and Corey teaches
because
cosmology?
When he came on, he defined pseudo as he
Not
defined
pseudo
as
problem.
dealing with the root was because he was saying like true story. Truth Ministries was dealing with QAnon and Boogaloo Boys. He was said that's pseudo because you're not dealing with.
He came up with he had.
I ain't I don't know. I'm just explaining what he said, man.
Listen,
How
is that pseudo? Yo, we cannot misappropriate words, dude. The dude gave us a good presentation on. Kyle was the first person to tell me about the Boogaloo Boys. I ain't looking at his face and say, yo, that's pseudo, Kyle.
You having this argument with me. I'm just saying, I'm just explaining.
I'm just trying to figure out how we not on the same page.
I'm just saying that I'm explaining to you that he wasn't calling you pseudo and saying what you
know he wasn't. He was saying that teaching about that way is pseudo, and I'm saying I emphatically disagree.
I mean, he just felt like True Story wasn't dealing with the root problem, but then when Truth Ministry wasn't dealing with the root problem, but then when he started to get towards the end, he was kind of touching on what Kyle spoke about when he brought the graph with the circle. So I think he was kind of getting it.
He walked us down it the way he wanted to do it. Kyle do it the way he wanted to do it. I
think both points.
Corey do it the way he wanted to do it. CK do the way he wanted to do it. We on the same squad though, yo. Like I'm not like
I feel you.
You know what I mean? Like I hate when Garfield and we talk about the bite for hours. I hate it. I hate it. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, God damn. When Kyle and me go to the Hebrew shit, I'll be like, damn. But I understand that it's essential because that's what our people is. I understand it. Garfield, no man. Garfield, come on here and switch the shit to Jesus Christ quick on our ass if we ain't quick. We like, oh shit, we I go over there, I'm talking about evolution, science, cosmos, man. We get it, but we understand none about that is pseudo. Nothing about what we're doing is pseudo at all. That's the point I'm trying to make here. Kyle, no, man. He need to. Kyle, no, goddamn well. He gonna do. Yep, Kyle. You owe me a whole presentation, Kyle.
Yeah, but he should have left like that, though.
Yeah. Mess with the cube. Cube is the monkey man.
He did the same.
Whoa. Hey, how did I get into this, man?
Because he was trying to talk, yo. He was cutting Kyle off, man. Come on, yo. Now,
that's how monkeys are, bro.
Wait. Hey, let's be fair. The brother gave an entire soliloquy, and what I did was.
Dude, he ain't supposed to be speaking,
whoa.
Supposed to be speaking, yo. I yielded the floor to Kyle because he had a question with what Truth Ministry had presented.
Okay, so can I speak now? Okay, so now the brother gave an entire soliloquy. And what I was doing was intermittently, I was asking questions about that. Now, with that being said, I can say with no problem, Brother Kyle, I apologize, come back. And even Unc said, yo, chill, let him get it out. And you know what I did? Subsequently, I let that brother go. Now, I had a lot of questions about what the brother said, but since he's no longer here, now it's unfortunate because now I can ask him questions. So if you're saying that, okay, well, this is something that I did, well, let me say this first and foremost before anybody say anything. Kyle, I apologize for that, bro. I wasn't trying to subvert what you were trying to say. I just had questions. But me personally, I don't think the brother left the stream because of what I said, because I never even really had a chance to even ask him questions.
Clowning, bro.
But you, on the other hand, sir, I have a lot of questions, and you're gonna have to deal with some of these eventually. But with that being said, let's go. Hey, I'm on your line, nigga. I'm on your line. But you know, hey, listen, man. Sean, go subscribe to his page. Sean.com. No. What is your page? Yeah. He's the greatest scholar. He's the greatest scholar. He's amazing. He's amazingly interesting. You'll love everything he produced. Go subscribe, and you'll find out so many things you never knew before.
I'm gonna kill Sean.
No, don't kill him. Save him alive so I can kill him. Save him alive so I can Nah. Sean's not. See, you know what the funny thing is, man? We get into this shit and we get into this machismo thing to where we feel like we have to do something greater than the next brother. But honestly, man, like I was listening to y'all when I really didn't know a lot. So
Yo, we got a couple. Rasta man, what's going on? Sheffrin, what's going on? Y'all want to say something?
Yeah, boy, Chef be going in, boy. Chef, yeah.
Damn, niggas just cut me off for the Rasta man. Like, damn, okay, no doubt.
No, I ain't never said nothing before. I'm just listening.
Is that Jed Pillar?
You want me to get into it? Well, the conversation they got switched now, so I don't know if it
ain't nothing switched. Let's get back. Let's get back to since everybody got the vaccine.
Didn't get switched.
We did, but we're gonna get back on. Kind of jump out. We want to get back.
Ministries was on topic.
Hold on. My man Jed Pillar want to say something. Go ahead, man. Go ahead.
Oh, hold on. Where the hell is Wishman coming at? We done completely forgot about. Damn.
Who's Jed Pillar?
Nah, Wishman coming, yo. Where Wishman coming at, Sean?
Who's Jed Pillar?
Ain't that Rasta?
No. Rasta.
Hey, Sean, where
Nah, that's a different accent. I could tell that's not
What else, Sean?
Hey, I want to get it with Sean.
Yo, I'm right here. I've been here all the time. I just been shut up.
Where Malcolm at, yo?
I'm Rasta.
Malcolm slipped off a while ago.
Chatty Patty, that's me.
That's Chatty Patty.
Malcolm got a front line. Malcolm got to work the front line, yo.
I thought you was Jed Pillar from a couple.
He's the one we were talking about the water in the cosmos.
You talking about Malcolm Flex? Like, yeah.
Nah. I talking about the doctor. The nurse.
I gotta get it in with Sean real quick. I'm gonna have to deal with him one of these days. He's gonna have to see me, and But go ahead. Hey, I'm listening, man. Hey, I'm off tomorrow, so I'm chilling. So I'm listening. And when I get my chance, I'm gonna throw my little, rabbit punches.
I don't write books, man. What do you mean? You gonna have to see. You gonna have to see him when you publish something.
Oh no! I said Sean. I'm sorry, brother. Did you want me to get you first?
You can get me. Go, but I'm just saying. I'm sorry. I don't write books, though. You know what I'm saying?
So you want a cover for him? That's fine. It's perfect, brother. What's your
Hold up, Q. We got a nurse that's frontline in the fight against COVID-19. Can we hear from the frontliner?
Frontliners always. They are frontliners got right away.
You're breaking up, man.
Can y'all hear me good? Or?
Yeah, go ahead.
Is it bad? Oh yeah, man. Down here in the city of Memphis, man. Frontline in the pandemic. Lately here I've been kind of detailed out to the COVID test sites. So we've been seeing an increased rise of people getting tested. Been an increased rise in positive cases. People doing a lot of, we've been having super spread events in the city. People not taking it serious. Then you got your group of your people who are taking it serious. Another issue we're having down here in Memphis is our hospitals are surging. We got a lot of nurses. I don't know if y'all remember that at one point in time during the pandemic, people were leaving, or the hospitals weren't having any patients. People were scared to come to the hospital. So at that point, hospitals start laying off nurses. Other cities who were having surgery started hiring nurses. So nurses were leaving cities where hospitals were slow and going to cities where hospitals were paying $10,000 a week. And so now Memphis is dealing with the effects of low staffing and an increase in call volume. So
because they ain't got the money right. Because I got a homegirl that live in Athens. She dropped out of Atlanta because Atlanta paid more money for her to work down here. So I feel
they got a crucial staff and paying like $121 an hour for a nurse.
Yeah, she making good money.
181 overtime, like it's unbelievable. But unfortunately, I haven't been doing any nursing, but only working as a emergency medical supervisor with the Memphis Fire Department. So I'm driving around in the city, man. People dying not only in the hospitals but in their houses. You know what I mean? Like it's COVID positive patients. Just yesterday I was at a nursing home. They had a COVID unit. They had their first COVID death at this particular nursing home. And as soon as one of the nursing staffs told me where I was, because I didn't know, and I had a crew already in there doing work. So she was like, "Yeah, he's COVID positive." I said, "Whoa, whoa, whoa, whoa! Go give me the N95. Give me them goggles, because we ain't playing." But it's real. It's really going down. I'm seeing too, believe it or not, a lot of medical professionals that, man, they I don't know. I guess they just forgot about anatomy and physiology class, man. They forgot about the immune response, active and passive immunity. They don't know. They just don't know, man. So they got this, I ain't gonna be no guinea pig. I know nurse practitioners talking like this, bro.
Yeah, I heard.
Practitioners. You feel me?
Yeah, it's a new wave of nurses, bro.
Man.
New wave, bro.
I mean,
it's like the world. It's like the world is just filled with just people who is just so conspiracy theory and willing to go with, you know what I mean?
Right.
Even people that you would assume will have a better understanding, like you said, of anatomy, physiology, immunity, you know what I mean? Immunity, like people in the healthcare profession. Nurse practitioners, like who are very highly educated. You feel me? Like highly, like they right under doctors. Like I don't even understand.
Giving the vaccine, you know what I mean? Like, like wait a minute, now we give flu vaccines. You motherfuckers talking, they kind of crazy.
Yeah, I saw a nurse panel. It was all sisters.
Yes, I saw that.
You seen that? And they was talking about, girl, I wouldn't be, don't be the one to take the. I was like, oh my God, with the white coats on and everything. I was like, good God.
And people will take a brother like me. People will take a brother like me, man, and will call me a coon, bro. Like, I'm like, bro, the book that changed my life was Message to the Black Man. You know what I mean? I came up off Elijah Muhammad, and they calling me a coon. I'm named after Malcolm X, but he a coon. I'm just scientifically literate, and it's just something our community is not used to in modern times, at least. You come to the hood talking about immunoglobulins and eosinophils and basophils. Man, get that thing up out of here. You know what I mean? I don't want to hear that kind of stuff, man.
I remember being in school, right? And you know how, like, when your shots was coming up, and you got a certain amount of time. And I remember mom were coming to school and rushing folks to the doctor to get their shots so they don't get put out of school. It was never an issue.
Right.
At all.
Fact. Yo, that's the biggest fact. Like this whole new, it's like, yo, our parents got us our shots. Now we done turned on our own kids. Like, man, we done lost our minds, yo.
Shit crazy.
No, I said, anything go wrong with the vaccine, people are going to highlight that one wrong. You know, like for example, they talking about the Bell's palsy thing. You got 4 people out of 38 to 44,000. But in another voice, the same individuals is saying, "Oh man, COVID only killing 1% of the population. It don't really matter." I'm like, but you highlight 4 people out of 38 to 44,000 people. I mean, why doesn't your headline say 37,996 people doing well after the vaccine? Why would you highlight the 4 and say they're trying to kill you? You know, it just, I don't know, man. We just resonate on, I don't know.
We scared of the medical profession. We had people in this community, Brother Polite said he don't take his wives to the hospital to deliver their children. Like, you deliver your children at home in 2020. Like, do you know how backwards that is? Like, do you like to think about having if anybody ever seen a baby be delivered, that is some major shit. Whoever decides to do that shit at home is out of their mind, yo.
I've delivered multiple children, either in their houses or on the way to the hospital. You got to have certain tools to do that shit, bro. You have to know when to cut the cord, how far apart, at what level to hold the baby to the mama. You got to do the APGAR score, score them on a scale of 10. APGAR is APGAR, just stand, it's different acronym for parents, grimace, pink, all the other stuff. So yeah, you got to know what the hell you're doing, man. But the 4th phase, the placenta delivery and all that stuff, man, you got to know what you're doing. You got to get them to a hospital, from my standpoint. If you got to do it.
It's almost cool to be ignorant these days. Like that, it's like that's the cool thing, just to be ignorant.
Now there has been
was delivered at home. I
there has been
an
increase.
Nigga, is you crazy?
There has been an increase in kids being born with doulas, though. I think, especially since the pandemic, they did a special on it on NPR.
Like, what's wrong with these chicks he dealing with? Ain't no way in the world my baby mama would have let me convince her to have that baby in our goddamn bed. There ain't no way in the world. There's no way in the world.
Oh, man. Hey. Y'all funny, man.
Hey, can we get into some of the lasting effects of catching the coronavirus, whether you die or not?
Come with the source. Go ahead. Who got the source?
Got the sources.
Sean got the sources.
Everybody putting the source. CK got the source.
I gave CK the sources. Yo, all right, so
Discord server.
Yeah. So what we want to deal with, man, I want to cut y'all bill, man. Y'all was going in. What we want to deal with is the effects of the coronavirus. Like, what happens after you contract the virus? You know what I'm saying? Like, what's taking place? There's a multitude of things that are actually taking place in your body when you capture it. Now, as you can see on my screen, I got 13 sources up here, so I'm not going to beat a dead horse. I'm just going to go to Science Mag real quick. I can go to Lancet, or I can go to either one of Unc's favorite. I can go to them and give you the extra homework. However, I'm gonna stay right here in the Science Mag because it goes down the pipe. So, how does coronavirus kill? Clinicians trace a ferocious rampage through the body, brain, and toes. All right. So, without reading this article, I'm gonna give you a synopsis. The virus, once contracted, attacks multiple places. This is one of the reasons earlier on that we found out this thing was mutating once it got inside of you. It would attack your respiratory, right? Your lungs. It would attack your brain, your eyes, your private area. You get COVID toes. It was attacking other parts, like some people were seeing like just discoloration around like the butt cheeks and stuff like that. It attacked other, I said lungs, your heart, right? It make your heart go crazy, but your blood flow, clog you up real bad. So in this science, well, in one of the 13 articles, and I'm starting with this one, it talks about when if the infection begins. So it's like when an infected person expels virus-laden droplets and someone else inhales them, the novel coronavirus called SARS-CoV-2 enters the nose and throat. It finds a way, and later on, science showed that it also can enter through your eyes. All right, nose, throat, eyes. Okay, um, it enters through the nose and the throat. It finds a welcome home in the lining of the nose, according to a preprint from the scientists at the Wellcome Sanger Institute and elsewhere. They find that the cells there are rich in cell surface receptor called angiotensin converting enzyme 2, ACE2. Throughout the body, the presence of ACE2, which normally helps regulate blood pressure, makes tissue vulnerable to the infection because the virus requires that receptor to enter a cell. Once inside, the virus hijacks the cell's machinery, making a myriad copies of itself and invading new cells. So here's where the mutation begins. As the virus multiplies, an infected person may shed copious amounts of it, especially during the first week or so. Symptoms may be absent at this point, or the virus new victim may develop a fever, dry cough, sore throat, loss of smell and taste, or head and body aches. If the immune system doesn't beat back SARS-CoV-2 during the initial phase, the virus then marches down the windpipe to attack the lungs, where it can turn deadly. The thinner distant branches of the lung respiratory tree end in tiny air sacs called alveoli, each lined by a single layer of cells that are also rich in ACE2 receptors. Now, normally, oxygen crosses the alveoli into capillaries, tiny blood vessels that lie beside the air sacs. The oxygen is then carried to the rest of the body. But as the immune system wars with the invader, the battle itself disrupts this healthy oxygen transfer. Frontline blood cells release inflammatory molecules called chemokine, which in turn summon more immune cells that target and kill virus-infected cells, leaving the stew of fluid and dead cells pus behind. All right, that's one of the issues. This is the underlying pathology of pneumonia, with its corresponding symptoms, coughing, fever, and rapid shallow respiratory. Some COVID-19 patients recover sometimes with no more support than oxygen breath in through the nasal prongs. All right, so this is why we see people yearning and fiending for oxygen to have the virus. But other deterrents often quite suddenly develop a condition called acute respiratory syndrome, or we know it as ARDS. Oxygen levels in their blood plummet, and they struggle even harder to breathe. On X-rays and compute tomography scans, their lungs are riddled with white opacities where black space air should be. Commonly, these patients end up on ventilators. Many die. Autopsies show that their alveoli became stuffed with fluid, white blood cells, mucus, and detritus of destroyed lung cells. So let's see what they're saying here in this visual, right? So we did this. I don't know many people that may be familiar with this, but if you're unfamiliar with this, this is a perfect time to get familiar with this. You have defense mechanisms when it comes to pathogens. One of the largest defense mechanism you have is your skin. Next to that, you got mucus, tears when you cry. Other people say like earwax, and something else I'm not thinking of on the top of my head, right? So once we inherit this virus, when it comes in, it gets the wrecking shop. As soon as it can't, your immune system, because it's a novel virus. We don't know nothing about this. Even in asymptomatic, you get some type of reaction from this virus. But let's just say, what is it, 60-something% possibility of people being asymptomatic. Or it may be a little, I don't know if it's a little higher than that, but I'm saying somewhere around 60%, and that might be high. So when it comes into our pathway, or however it gets in our bodies, we just explained that what it's attacking immediately. Now, what is it doing to your brain? It's damaging your brain. It's causing reactions in your brain that will leave an influx, possible fluid, maybe some memory loss. Maybe you slip into a potential comatose state. We don't know how long that happens. There have been reports of that, right? Your eyes are red. You can't open them. You can't see, right? It feel like you got the pink eye. If you ever had pink eye and your eyes get stuck like that, you're having that type of reaction. Your nose is constantly running. And when your nose is not running, that mucus is draining down your throat. What happens when you build that mucus up in your body and it's going directly to your lungs? Now you're adding extra fluid around your lungs that needs to be drained out because it has no other way of going. You're no longer in control of how your body is responding to what's inside of it. This is the effects of COVID-19, right? An increase, well, not an increase, but a decrease in you may see your blood pressure decline. You may see your ravages in your lungs from the effects of COVID-19. Your liver takes your shot. Your kidney even takes the shot because it's hard for you to eat. Some people, it's hard for them to even use the bathroom. You can't eat. You can't drink. You got a bad taste in your mouth. You're constantly brushing your teeth when you can do that. You can't stand up for too long because your body's not allowing you to be able to do that. So that's in the science thing. Now, I'm gonna skip over to JAMA because I don't want people to think that I'm actually leaving information out. And I'm gonna let you know there's a mark. All of these articles have already been flooded in the chat. They're also in the Discord. You need to be in the Pseudo Killas Discord so you can get all the information here. But I wanted to show people this article was viewed 187,000 times, cited 576 times. All right. This dealt with the association of cardiac injury with mortality in hospital patients with COVID-19 in Wuhan. I'm not going to bore you to death. You already know what it's talking about. And right there is the results when we get straight to it. A total of 416 hospitalized patients with COVID-19 were included in the final analysis, the median age of 64 years, ranging from 21 to 95 years old. 211, 50% were female. Common symptoms included fever, 334 patients cough, 144 shortness of breath. A total of 82 patients had cardiac injury, and compared with patients without cardiac injury, these patients were older, medium range around 74, so 34 to 95, verse 60, 21 to 90, had more commodities. You had some hypertension going on. You have a whole lot of things that led into this. So the conclusion was cardiac injury is a common condition among hospitalized patients with COVID-19 in Wuhan, and it is associated with higher risk in hospital mortality. I'm gonna skip over the stat, and this is just gonna reiterate the respiratory attack of COVID-19. So I'm not really gonna beat the horse on that. We mentioned a lot of that. You're going to see that it always starts in the respiratory, but this image here is the prime image that I wanted everybody to see because it talks about the path that COVID-19 takes when it gets in your body and how it mutates. Now, everybody knows you've seen these little symbols running around and they're showing it as the actual pathogen, right? This pathogen is mutating everywhere. You see your heart right there. It's attacking your heart. It's attacking all your extremities. It's attacking your liver. You know what I'm saying? It's getting everywhere. It's in your intestines. It's messing with your bowel movement. It's doing all of that. That's one of the reasons you had people running to get toilet paper, so much toilet paper because of that. You know, like I said, we gave y'all the articles. I ain't gonna try to bore you to death. This article is out of the American Psychological Association. This backs up what I was speaking in reference to the actual brain attacks. All right. Now, it says researchers are scrambling to understand just how COVID-19 impacts the brain and what scientists can do to prevent long-term damage. This is it right here. They are studying to try to prevent that damage. But they, you know, with a novel virus, what more can we do? We don't know. We know there's lingering effects. Like, for instance, the people that I've talked to that have had and contracted this virus, all are saying the same thing. They're all saying the same thing: massive headaches, like it's almost to a point that you forgetting something, you can't remember. You know what I mean? You're not thinking straight, so it's causing some type of reactions. And you know, they're being told that in the long run, this may be even more damage that could cause something else, but they just don't know. So it's a wait and see game as far as more information regarding the actual brain. All right. Now, the Lancet article deals with the neurological associations of COVID-19, backs up everything that I said the previous a few articles. So I don't want to be the dead horse. But now that everybody in the chat and the Discord got access to this, I suggest everybody read it to get a greater understanding of this. Now, Fauci had also came out and said that they haven't done enough examinations on or autopsies on the dead bodies to get more answers to, you know, regarding the effects of what happens after the ravage. Well, I don't know how to say it, after you had COVID-19 and you transition. Let's just say it like that. You've had severe COVID-19 reaction. You lost your battle with COVID-19. And, you know, they haven't did that. I don't think that many people have tried to deal with that. We know that they were bagging the bodies up in a particular type of a bag, and you know what I mean, trying to get them to where they needed to go, to where their family could deal with it respectfully and all of that. But earlier on, people were under the impression that other things that was happening, and you know, we didn't know what to think of that. So I just want to read a little bit of the Lancet, and it talks about the evidence from other virus. Well, let's just give you a little bit of what it's saying here in an introduction. So it says, as of May 19, 2020, the COVID-19 pandemic caused by the novel coronavirus, severe acute respiratory syndrome coronavirus 2, SARS-CoV-2, has resulted in more than 4.8 million confirmed cases worldwide and more than 300,000 deaths. It is the largest and most severe pandemic since the 1918 influenza pandemic. Although the most common and important presentation is with respiratory disease, reports of neurological features are increasing. These features appear to be a combination of non-specific complications of systemic disease, the effects of the direct viral infection or inflammation of the nervous system and vascular, which can be para-infectious or post-infectious. In this rapid review, we consider which neurological manifestations might be expected for COVID-19, given what is known about the related coronavirus and respiratory virus more broadly. We summarize the evidence to date for COVID-19, examine putative disease mechanisms, and finally suggest a framework for investigating patients with suspected COVID-19 associated with neurological disease to support clinical epidemiological disease mechanisms and treatment studies. So that's pretty much the gist of that. And then it gets into the clinical and the studies, and you learn a lot more there when you want to be a little bit more specific. I suggest you probably download the PDF so you can print, but if you're working from home and you cool with doing all of this, that's cool too. I say print because you might want to highlight and go over certain things that the article is actually saying. All right, this also goes with the Lancet article when it comes to the neurological features in SARS-CoV-2. And then we get, well, I'm beating the dead horse at this point when I get into everything else. Is dealing with everything we basically just talked about. So there's a lot that we don't know. There's a lot that we should continue to know. I think I got this right here. This right here is for Sosa. This for you, bro. I don't know if you got this already, but I left this right here for you. So if you make sure you grab that, read it, man. Tell me what you think about this. You know what I'm saying? Because I think we were talking about this once before. Regarding the vaccine. and everything else is related to the lungs and stuff like that. You said what else, host?
So talking about what?
Just right here, the coronavirus vaccine shows lasting benefit, so we can get some type of you know what I'm saying? It ain't just a good source to have right here regarding what's the benefits of the vaccine and the effectiveness of the vaccine, how to turn, you know, short term and all of that. You get into that, you'll like it. You'll like it. Just something to have in your back pocket. And then, of course, the lungs. You know, earlier when I was reading and talking about the lungs, this red stuff right here, these are the COVID-19 particles. And if you know anything about your lungs or inside your body, if you ever looked at it, this is pretty much a snapshot of that. You know, this is what the human lungs look. You know, you see the blue and purple. You know what I'm saying? The blue and then the purple back there. It's your lungs, yo. And this just basically a color scan of that, and it gets into that too. So everybody that has this is pretty much it. Unc wanted me to talk about the effects of this particular vaccine because it is lethal. It is very, not the vaccine, the infection, the virus is lethal, and it's doing more damage than we think of, even with people that's recovering from it. And that's the scary part, is because even though you got all these people, if you look at the people that it's millions of people that have recovered from COVID-19, but they're monitoring those people that have recovered it because something else could happen to them and they don't know anything about it. And COVID-19 recovery could be a reason for that. So we have to really, 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 you know, stay tuned for the science behind that, because if you having some people that just end up, you know, transitioning for some weird reason or something like that, it could be some lasting effects from COVID-19, whether it be your heart, your lungs, your brain. You know, those are really the main things for me, because the impression that it leaves after it damages you and it beats you up pretty bad. That's my piece, dog.
I appreciate that, man. So we see now, based in reality and based in science, that the long-lasting effects of having coronavirus is far greater than you worrying about a daggone vaccine. And I think that's the point that we need to really, really understand. It's far greater. Okay, so man, that age-old question. I'm trying to figure out, why is it that Black people fear the vaccine than actually fear the pathogen itself? Something's wrong right there. The algorithm misinformation campaign is strong. So what are our weapons and what are our options? Man, the options we have is science and our ability to read and comprehend and use dictionaries. That's our options, and understand methodology. Use the big boys work. You want to add something to that, Corey? Where you at? Corey, yes, Corey still here?
Yeah, I'm still here. Yeah. And you know, the other lasting effects that we don't talk about a lot is the economic effects of the coronavirus. You know, we got to get into that a little bit, because had we not got this vaccine, you know, had the FDA not approved this vaccine, like, the financial repercussions behind that would have been, you know, it would have been over. So, you know, I'm really appreciative of all the people, all the scientists, all the nurses, all of the, you know, the brother that came on that was on the front line, if he's still on. Like, I just appreciate all the work that's been done in the medical field. And, you know, to have a group of people or a community of people that's hesitant on the vaccine or anti-vaccine, you know, it's just beyond me in this point in 2020. When the information is right there, it's all transparent. But we'll never get back to making the money that we was making, or being able to move around the same way because of this pandemic. So like the vaccine is what's going to help us get back to being close to our family members again, and all of that. So I just wanted to add that point. That's a part of the lasting effects of the COVID-19.
Yeah, it's the misinformation, man, all the way. I swear it is. Where Cube at? Where the to argue you down, man? Cube's a funny guy with that, man. He's funny. He's a funny guy, man.
Yeah. He wanted to ask me something. I forgot. He wanted to ask me about
Hey,
my anti-theism.
I'm curious about the anti-theist stand.
yeah, go ahead, Cube. What's the question, man?
Cube around, you in the damn chat.
Huh?
I seen him in the chat. I know you're around.
Yeah, he around. He trolling the chat.
You're in the chat trolling.
Hey man, put a cork in that bottle, man, and come on, man. Say your piece, man. To ask that question.
I do before, cause we don't know when he gonna respond. I do want to say something about the comment that was left in the Zoom chat. I think that we have been doing an excellent job of trying to actually prepare our brothers and sisters regarding this virus. We've been consistent. Before there was a pandemic, we were talking about vaccines and pathogens and preparing for the next, potential big thing regarding that. We were trying to educate our brothers and sisters on the misinformation surrounding vaccines, autism, and the likes. We tried to do a great job at explaining the adverse effects of vaccines, the purpose of vaccination court, and other things we've done consistently. I think that we dealt with our people being miseducated regarding surrounding the so-called Tuskegee experiment, that people assumed that they were given syphilis. We didn't really get into Henrietta Lacks, but we have made, as far as how that all evolved, you know what I mean? But a lot of good came out of Henrietta Lacks and that science behind her. We dealt with vaccine ingredients. We dealt with the misconception of vaccine ingredients. People thought that dead fetuses was in the vaccines. And, we talking about cell linings. And then people was like, they using cell linings from all the babies. No, they're still using cell linings from the late 70s and 80s. And they don't have to use, certain things anymore. We talked about that. And the mRNA vaccine is a reason for that. The advancement in that technology and understanding how, pathogens work. And once they found out the genome, we discussed that. I mean, we've been step for step with science the whole way through. Any new information, we've actually tried to be productive, not counterproductive. Counterproductive would be allowing people to continue to feel emotional about certain things that we no longer have certain control over regarding a past. We don't forget it. We learn from it, we educate it, and we correct it. Historically, we're not having it's not like we're not trying to have those conversations. And we can't name a lot of incidences that occurred among Black people where science took total advantage of us outside of the early stages of American history, where we know that they were really trying to understand how they can survive and they did, you had bad science utilizing its benefit for its understanding and things of that nature. So we don't dismiss that. I've quoted Europeans and slavers and so on and so forth, talking about how they would use our ancestors, and during slavery. We got into all of that. We don't hesitate about talking about that. So we have to be honest here and no, I don't come to mental masturbate. I come to educate my people and give them the right information so that they can make an informed decision. I'm not here to tell anybody to take a vaccine. I'm going to take it, but I'm not going to say you need to take it and force you to take it and make you trust in me. No, I'm going to give you the information and we can read the same information and we can come up with an informed decision. So we now should understand what an mRNA vaccine is, how it operates, what its job is it safe, and what is its efficacy, and what choices do we have. We don't have to make a choice right now because it ain't available to us. So we can continue to observe science, and we can continue to research, and then when it's our time to make a decision, we can make a well-informed decision based on the collective data that we continue to teach and talk about on this platform and others. And that's my piece regarding that. So all of that was hogwash.
Yeah, Sean, it really ain't no choice either way. It's either what's the other choice besides getting a vaccine? Besides getting the taking a chance on
Contracting it and possibly ending up in a situation to where you're no longer here. Contracting and then missing
elderberry.
That's the only
seed
choice.
or
Look,
elderberry and stuff. Chia.
Concrete.
Mm-hmm.
Contracting and possibly losing your job, your house, your car. Yeah. Because as soon as you get that joker, you're gonna have some type of financial hardship because you only got so much, you might only have so much time from your job that they're gonna pay you.
Yeah. Yeah.
So you're a liability at that point. And you can't work. What you gonna do? They gonna say, hey, we'll give you unpaid time off, you can come back. Shoot, them 2 weeks, you already living check to check. Them 2 weeks off gonna kill you.
Gonna kill you. They ain't passed another stimulus bill yet. You know what I mean?
For one.
Sean made a good point earlier in the day too. You mentioned a deadly triad earlier. It was about arteriosclerosis, which is hardening of the arteries, myocardial infarction, which is a heart attack, and it talked about hemorrhagic strokes, which is a brain bleed. Like you said, the virus that come in through the respiratory tract, we know the lungs is in close quarters with the heart, and so once it hits that heart, it circulates the bloodstream pretty easily. And what it's been doing is you have what they call hypercoagulation. That's when the blood gets really thick and starts to kind of clump up. If you ever seen anybody, hopefully you haven't, but in an unfortunate situation where somebody bleed out, they blood to get kind of thick and gel-like, it's coagulating. So anytime blood stands still, it gets thick. And once it gets thick like that, it's hard for it to circulate the body, and it can cause blockages. And that's what will lead to those strokes or those heart problems that he was talking about. Also, man, shout out to him and because they introduced me to a really good book called by Dr. Michael Osterholm, My Deadliest Enemies. Man, that book is awesome. In fact, I'm a fan of this man, and in fact, Joe Biden is too, because he added him to his COVID task force.
What's the name of the book?
Our Deadliest Enemies.
My Deadliest.
Right here.
You gotta have that, Sosa.
Amazing book. And if I
ain't gonna put you out if you ain't got that.
And then if I can, I just want to briefly give people an easy to understand explanation of how a vaccine works. I don't want to go too far in, but I do want people to understand that I teach this too. students down here in Memphis. So if somebody break in your house, let's say you move into a new house, somebody break into your house, one of the first things you'll do is you'll call the police. You'll get an investigation report, and you'll if you don't already have it, you'll put what? An alarm system in your house, because you want the alarm system to recognize when somebody's coming in your house when you're not there. What the vaccine is doing, what they're doing is they're pre-installing the alarm system so that you will already be ready for this invading guy who will come into your house. You don't have to wait for it to happen the first time, or that'll be the first time. They're already installing the alarm system so that your body would recognize somebody coming into your house that should not be in your house, and then it'll set off the alarm, and then you have these cascade of white blood cells that come in and do work. And how you so if you catch the actual virus, which would be at a higher viral load, how your body reacts to the virus is what kills you. It's the inflammation process, the cytokine storm, the excessive fluid in your lungs, which they call acute respiratory distress. It's a multiple phase situation that occurs. White blood cells pulse, dependent edema leading to pneumonia. So it's a terrible thing, and these people are walking away with scars and things on their lungs. You can look at their chest X-rays. Some of these people show you. One of the guys that I was just talking to a week before he caught it was in the hospital, man. He showed me a picture of his X-ray. Got that glassy look to it, that classic coronavirus look to it. And I put a link in the chat for anybody who think that people aren't still dying from other things. There's a link in the chat by a doctor. It's in the back chat, and it's in the actual. Yeah, there it is. I think that's it. There it is. Somebody got a picture. Look at the brain.
What you want? You want the lungs or you want the brain?
The lung. Yeah, the lung picture. Is that it?
Yeah. Hold up. Let me get here, and let me see if I got it over here too. You talking about like this?
It'll look like a normal chest X-ray. You can see some of the people's rib cages and all that stuff.
Hold on. Where I got that at? Man, I think I might have took it down. Let me go back.
This joint do work. It do work. John been having some main sources, man. These guys been following this thing for almost a year straight, dude. Sourcing up every single day, tagging multiple people. So the trail is there. The information trail is there. It ain't been following the whole pandemic. I've been watching.
Show it, but I looked at that earlier. What you talking about? The images of the actual.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because it was like pictures or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
But this is look.
Man. Oh, yep.
Y'all got access, and I gave y'all that so y'all actually can deal with that. But I don't think I got them. And then look, COVID toes.
COVID toes. They saying those in children too. Kawasaki disease.
Yeah. So it's in teen. I can get the COVID toes. I ain't got it on here, man. I don't waste y'all time. I got it somewhere. I gotta go on my file.
But yep, man, it's a lot, man. I would advise us, man, to get in the lab. And to the sister, man, who was saying that we was, look, man, we in the game now. You know what I mean? Like we in these labs with the same people that was at one point denying us those privileges. Who at the time that they had us in the labs, we were the actual cadavers. Well, now them cadavers is we walking and talking now. We calling the shots in some of these situations. You know what I mean? So we actually in the same books and receiving the same information that we was once denied. So we ain't them same, we ain't the same. It's not like it was in the 1815. You know what I mean? We read now, we studying now, we understand the methodology. Although a few or a handful of us did it at that time, we in the game now, sis. Oh yeah, there it is. Oh yeah. Golly, man, look at D. God, Look at D.
You want to walk through? You want to walk people through what we see right here, so
yeah,
the audience kind of know.
Yeah. So on the all right, let's go to A.
Mm-hmm.
A looks fairly decent compared to the rest of them. But what you can see kind of the rib cages, right? You see that thing in the middle. Go down a little bit more. That's where all right. So normally that's where you would see the heart. So those black spaces is lung space. It should be lung space, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right. You see the left side now on the right side. That is where the heart is as well. So the heart sits about 2/3 of it to sit in that right side, and then about 1/3 to sit on the other side. But the more white that you're seeing,
Mm-hmm.
those are the glass like scar tissues or whatever. You go down to D, you go down to oh God.
Yeah.
God,
Okay. It's building up.
Look at A and then go and just work your way all the way over, and you can see
it's growing.
Man, that's awful, man.
It's growing. Yeah. And then right here is sporadic. And then F is like,
dude, I've never seen that. I haven't even seen it this bad. I didn't even know it could get that bad.
they got something in there too. Oh, they got the things on there monitoring it. Okay, dang. They still got them attached to something. Cause look, the wire, you still see the wiring in them. They still
There could be electrodes monitoring their cardiac function. So this, and I say thanks to them respiratory therapists, man. And thanks to those
X-ray obtained on illness day 17 showed extensive bilateral consolidations, mainly with increased reticulations. And then F says X-ray obtained on illness day 18 showed extensive consolidation involving both lungs diffusely. The patient died on illness day 18. So
he did.
F is 18, and this the dead person.
Damn. And see, those lungs have these little tiny air sacs in them, man. Look like grapes. They call it alveoli. Inside of those alveoli, that's where when we breathe in, breathe in that oxygen. And when we breathe out that carbon dioxide. That's where gas exchange happens. So with these COVID patients, what's happening is that virus is causing that inflammation, and that inflammation is causing that fluid. So now fluid getting inside of those little air balloons, and so gas exchange can't take place, and so they dying. They becoming acidotic. Man.
I also want to say this too. For the scientists, like these type of moments really is what they live for. You know what I'm saying? It's like this is like a Super Bowl moment for them. You feel me? Like they trying to get this right. You know what I'm saying? Like people make names for themselves and stuff like this. You see what I'm saying? So messing up is not what they're trying to do. So I'm saying, like they're trying to be the one to get this right so so their name can be stamped.
Yeah, man. And history.
Championship. Yeah, this is championship time right now. So you gotta take that into consideration when you start thinking about being afraid. You understand? Like, nah, they trying to, you know what I'm saying? It's Super Bowl time for them, baby. Like they ain't playing no games.
They showing up and showing out. Their name on the line.
The validity of Fauci, though. If you think about it, history gonna remember Fauci's name because he stood in the face of he was the face of the pandemic. You know
yeah, he gonna get a Nobel Prize. I'm sure. I'm sure he gonna get a Nobel.
Yeah, this is a momentous time in history right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, name's gonna be
his whole
remembered.
Deserve, his whole team. It's not just Dr. Fauci. He got a team behind him. So,
correct. They solid.
Yeah, a whole bunch of scientists gonna get their name like.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. Super Bowl time, baby.
I tell you what. And see, people don't give the families enough damn credit. And we know how it go. I'm going to mix the damn pot and I'm going to stir it up. I'm going to heat that grease up. And I'm going to throw those pseudos in it. Just that simple. And, inkling, reading books like Daily Enemy, realizing that testing the waters. Y'all got to go all the way back to Garfield show, where we beat up African Emporium. All right, way back then. This is way before the debate occurred on vaccines. Way back then, people, and I was like, man, I was surprised to see that we were so ignorant on the subject. Surprised. And you know how we do. We put the bat signal out, yo, and all the families came, bro. Like came to support the effort to promote vaccines in our community 7, 8, 9 months before the damn vaccine debate. 7, 8, 9 months we was on top of the A game. You can say what you want. I could smell it a mile away. I could see it. The evolutionary piece, like if they understand the evolutionary piece, then they can understand how quote unquote viruses work. Biology, if they can understand biology, you know what I'm saying? If they could just understand science, they'd be more equipped. So we was definitely more equipped when this whole thing came in. Those who studied long and hard, they was able to sift through. They was able to sift through the bullshit we had. And those who wasn't ready and thought the pseudos had the best answer, they caught out there in the goddamn rabbit hole getting picked off. So we now see how valuable real information is and how dangerous pseudo information is. How many of our brothers and sisters have lost their lives based off of watching pseudo videos? Oh, it ain't real. Eat a handful of cabbage. You know what I'm saying? And Sabir, I'm on your ass. He talking about people take oregano oil. Really, Negro? Nick, really oregano oil?
They said we promote guinea pigs.
I'm on your head. Trust me with that. Yo, we like the Candy Man. Say our name 3 times. Beetlejuice. Say our name 3 times. Man, you can't just say our name like that. We work too hard for this. Pseudo sophisticate. No, the young dodo, he ain't even a pseudo sophisticate. He ain't even that. But he know not to say our name. Leave them group of niggas alone. Act like you ain't gonna say, act like they ain't gonna act like it. They know what it means. Man, we're really, I get people call me the police for giving them real information, solid information they can check. Man, I know it's a scary time for everybody, but those who dealing with science, yo, man, we can put our fears aside. I mean, fear is healthy. We're not saying that. But you should at least fear the goddamn pathogen that's killing 3,000, upwards of 3,000 people a damn day. This got us all in the house running around like we about to do surgery at any moment. That shit used to be a joke. Remember, wasn't nobody wearing no masks in December? I went to a whole debate full of people that could have potentially had the virus, y'all. Nobody had masks then. Nobody. And in January, they wasn't even wearing masks. I was on my job. Remember, y'all was the first person wearing a mask. I am telling you this. I was out in the public wearing a mask based off reading shit like this, based off of reading, listening to Ferrausi. Mask already. So we was been up. People cracking a joke. Oh, you wearing a mask? You got gloves on. Ha, ha, ha. They did all of that. The pseudos do all that, and they absolutely have nothing to offer us. What is it that the pseudo has to offer us in our time of need? A handful of cabbage and peanuts? Really, is that your answer? You can't do everything. You can't deny your vaccine. You can't say I ain't wearing no mask. You can't say I ain't messing with the white man medicine. You can't say I don't need no health insurance. I'm gonna go to the root, man. Man, 5 fingers of death. You can't be not going to the gym. You can't be eating McDonald's every day. You can't do, we do everything and expect to come out on the other side. Man, the conscious pseudo community had us thinking we were Superman. With the greatest of ease, the melanin. They had us thinking that. And nature humbled us. Oh, it was the quote, it was the 5G. Polite 5G this to death. to death. Oh, 5G, I ain't really saying it well, but the whole 9 yards. All get me down. Where they at now? Where are they at now? Curtis with all the damn cars, running around with a bag on the side of his goddamn stomach. Talk reckless. Anti-vaccine dude that made the movie. Where are they? Oh, just give me the pathogen. Really? Man, look, man, like this shit is real, dog. And I'm not running around saying that coronavirus is a death wish. I ain't saying that. I'm saying, really? I'm saying, why do you fear a scientific idea that's been proven to work, but don't fear a pathogen that we're learning about every day? It's something going on right there. That algorithm must be rocking. So at this point, we realize that the fucking pseudos are sick Africans. And I'm talking about the pseudo elders that we got, and I'm making a list. I'm making a damn list.
That
I gotta cut you. So, actress Carol Sutton dies at 76 from COVID-19 complications. Black lady.
The what lady?
She in that age group though, 70. She is all bad.
She's an actress. Her name is Carol Sutton. She died at 76 years old, yo. Louisiana actress Carol Sutton died on Friday from COVID-19 complications. The New Orleans native is known for her extensive list of credits on both the screen and stage, including appearances in Steel Magnolia, Queen Sugar, and more. Most recently, Sutton guest starred in an episode of Lovecraft Country and True Detective. Mayor LaToya Cantrell praised the veteran actress, calling Sutton practically the queen of New Orleans theater, having graced the stage across the city for decades. Yep.
Yeah, she got age though, so you catch it at 70 something. That's all bad.
All of them, man. They fucking pseudos, yo. The elders is pseudos, arguing about the white man. That shit is played out, man. And it's played out, man. With the fake more rhetoric. Like, we don't want to hear the more rhetoric, yo, against coronavirus, man. Say that shit for when we get a vaccine, man. You gonna take our protection away?
First shots coming Monday.
Huh?
First shots coming Monday. First U.S. shots in COVID-19 vaccine campaign coming Monday.
It ain't gonna be for us.
I was gonna say they're gonna look at Moderna later this week, right?
It ain't for us.
Ain't for us.
They'll say that same thing, and then when the vaccine come through and do what it do, and people go back to working, they'll just be on to the next little hustle, bro. The next little conspiracy, bro. Like they act like they ain't never said what they said. But like they ain't talk about 5G no more. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like they just go on to the next little gig, man.
Yeah, just like the earth, the planet ain't ending no more, or the world ain't gonna end.
Yeah, they move on to the next show.
It went from 2000 to 2012. Then,
yeah,
you know.
Yeah, this was the new world. Remember this was the new world order happening right now. Yeah. This was planned. You know what I'm saying? It's a whole new. Yeah,
yeah, man. That's what it is, yo.
Yeah, as soon as it's done, it'll be the next little hustle, man. Next little scam or next little conspiracy theory that's gonna get people to look their way.
They'll be back to the flat Earth and the ancient aliens.
Yeah.
Well, you know, I'm interested to see what'll happen once the vaccine is actually rolled in the U.S. I wonder if African Americans will probably go from they tried to kill us with the vaccine to they trying to kill us by not giving the vaccine now. You know what I mean? So
that's what I said earlier, Malcolm.
They gave it to everybody but us. Yeah, I heard you when you said it, and I don't think I was on the panel at the point, but you was right.
Yeah,
I think I said something in the chat.
The lady that read the article talking about they targeted because they're putting the people of color first. I said if they didn't give it to nobody but white people, then you would. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? You can't win for
give
me.
it to her.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
And just think about it, yo. Yo,
like,
real
why would you
quick.
not want to get it first if you got all the underlying issues? That's bananas, bro. Come on.
Real quick, yo. Think about it. Don't forget that even though we have the pseudo element in our community that's saying that, oh, they're trying to kill us with the vaccine, don't forget you got that racist element on the white people side when they see stuff like that, like the article like you were talking about earlier, where they're trying to give it to black people first. They're gonna flip it. They're gonna be like, oh, look, they're trying to what's the word I'm looking for? You know, like how like when the racist white people be tripping about, you know, black people getting welfare or whatever, or handouts. Oh, look, the black people are getting this handout or getting this before us, you know, when it really should be going to us, you know, we're the originators of America and blah, blah, blah. I'm guaranteed they're gonna be starting to say stuff like that. Watch.
Now,
Yeah, but
I'll say
You know, they be talking reckless.
I know it runs deep in the black community because I rode by this white person home, and I look in his yard, he had a sign up that said, you know what I'm saying, take care of yourself, science is real. So that's a white man gotta have that sign on his, you know what I'm saying, in his lawn, and you know what he dealing with if he gotta put that up in his yard, like science is real. Like, you know
hey, I will say this. I have seen and heard a shit ton of whites who are also medical professionals say that they won't be guinea pigs too.
Yeah.
But now I have seen more whites say that they'll get the vaccine just from personal, just from doing personal surveys.
Yeah.
But I have definitely gotten into shootouts, verbal informational shootouts with them too about whether or not they're gonna take the vaccine. Medical professionals sure have.
Yeah, in my personal life, like I have yet to meet a person that says they willing to get the vaccine. In my personal, other than like my family, my wife and kids and stuff, but like outside my household, like yeah, I have not. I have yet to hear somebody say they are willing to get the vaccine, whether it be white or black. So it's crazy, And if we want to put the end to the pandemic, people got to get the vaccine. So that's the bottom line. But go ahead, so
when it come out, right, and they start giving it to the public, watch how long the lines be. You could be like, y'all niggas talking all that damn trash. And now this line right around the corner. You know what I'm saying? I swear to God. Now watch though. Why? It gonna take you hours to get a doggone vaccine. Like we backed up so much.
Hey man, what they giving out Jordans up there or something?
Y'all was talking all this trash. All right. We'll see what it is.
I don't believe them. I don't believe the black people. I think they talking shit.
Me too.
I don't believe
you know niggas do, huh? Come on, man.
Yeah, I dare y'all. I dare y'all not take it. I dare you. Talking shit. All right. All the anti-vaxxers, all the pseudos, and they taking the damn vaccine, man.
Right. Hey, I'll take it when I get in that line. I'm taking pictures too. I'm taking pictures, so don't be talking that shit. I'm taking photos of everybody in that line. Post them.
Hey, Sean, I had a question.
Ali Muhammad gonna swear he didn't get the vaccine.
Exactly.
bro, man. Oh my God. I want to go ahead. Ask your question.
I was gonna ask, well, it's a two-part question. One, since they looked at Pfizer's vaccine Thursday or whatever, I wonder why didn't they do both? Why didn't they do Pfizer and Moderna? And we had to wait a whole week dang there to hear whether they're gonna approve theirs. And then follow-up question, since they already approved Pfizer's, are they gonna, let's just say if they see that Moderna's is safe as well, are they gonna approve Moderna's as well too?
Yeah, so it's going to be a competition as far as the vaccine because they both the research is done independently separate. So we have to wait till all the other written information is in the building for us to be able to get a hold of that. So we're gonna have to revisit this because the majority of what we're talking about is really Pfizer driven, right? And then Moderna's gonna come back in with pretty much the same results, and we're gonna have to break down, okay, overall with all of these tests, what actually happened, and we're gonna be right back here with that data. And then in January, we're going to be right back in this conversation again with the Johnson and Johnson data. And you know, huh?
No, I was going to ask, when is the AstraZeneca? How any?
Yeah, and
I don't know about that one.
AstraZeneca could be toward the end of this month that we get back.
Before Johnson and Johnson, AstraZeneca, they could be probably before then.
Yeah, I don't think theirs is an RNA though. It's not mRNA, is it?
No, it
They
isn't.
try to get that name stamp. You know what I'm saying? Like if Pfizer could hit that, and they be the one. Like, come on, man, legendary.
Yeah. So what we have now is going to be, you know, once we find out, okay, so we got the data on Pfizer, it's showing 90-something% effectiveness. If any one of the other vaccines showing less efficacy than that, then everybody's going to be running for Pfizer. But Pfizer only got so much that they actually can deliver. So then it's like, okay, but what about the Moderna? What if we get into the results?
They only got 20 million doses, Pfizer.
Right. So what if we get into the Moderna and we find out that the efficacy level is legit, but we find out that there was less adverse effects? Does that influence us to take the Moderna over the Pfizer? You see what I'm saying? Even though the Pfizer is showing a higher efficacy, but you know, Moderna is showing better results as far as the adverse effects. These are things
I
that
thought it was only a 0.5 differential though, like 94.5 to 95.
Yeah, I was kind of leaning towards Moderna, anyways.
Yeah, it ain't gonna be that big of a deal for us per se, but this is just data that we gotta, you know, scientifically, we all gotta sit on the panel and be like, did you read this? Yeah, I read it. Did you read it? Yeah, I read it. Okay, so what you thinking? Well, we got far less adverse effects off of A than we do B, or B off of A, or D or C. So we have to consider that, but we also have to look at Johnson and Johnson. And when we look at Johnson and Johnson, we're looking at something totally different, because they're talking about one shot, where these other ones are talking about, you know what I'm saying, 2 shots. So how effective is the 1 shot? We really got to do more digging on Johnson and Johnson to come up with how 1 shot gonna last when we know the 2 shot is, you know, the immunity in the 2 shot, you know, around February or March, we get more results out of that. You know, you got people vlogging, writing in their journals, coming out with their information now, doing news interviews. They're going to be all over these places. We're going to have a lot of data at our fingertips for us to disseminate and revisit shows like this. So I think it's groundbreaking, and it goes back to social point. These people know their moment. They trying to seize the moment right now. You know what I'm saying?
And by the way, I think it's 21 days before you have to get that second Pfizer shot.
Yeah. You get the shot, then it's 3 weeks after you get the shot, you get the boost.
Mm-hmm.
And they're pretty much saying like they're thinking they don't know if it'll go past a year. They might have to I guess we got a 6 months head start on a test group.
Mm-hmm.
If the test group show effects, then that gives us a 6 month advantage that it can be like, okay, look, we got issue with the 6 months. We know that they shit ran out, so y'all need to re-up XYZ on this date, blah, 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 blah.
Yeah. And which, you know, people was assuming that it would be similar to like a flu vaccine. But then at that same time,
with a yearly situation.
Yeah, possibly. Now,
it's undecided.
Right, possibly. So let's just say, what if the immunity goes beyond a year, and it's 2 years? You know, this is something that, again, Sosa, goes back to your point. All right, so when we're ready to revisit the immunity part of this conversation, because we didn't got the efficacy, and then we got 6 month head start before we can make any decisions. So let's talk about the data that we have come next December, or I mean in July. You feel me? So in July, we should be having another conversation regarding the immunity of it, or how long immunity is lasting, because we're at a 6 month. I mean, we're going to be at parts or intricate parts where we need to discuss this stuff to the public, and then we just keep building on that. But nobody else got this moment but us. Like, who else is taking control of the moment and actually trying to be scientifically literate about this and dealing with the actual information?
So who's issuing it in Europe?
Pfizer is in Europe.
Pfizer.
So how far ahead is Europe in their
they already about a week.
Yeah, they already done. They got I think they put out 40 million doses out there in Europe.
I mean, their observation group, like we got, I think it'd be 6 months here. Did they start their observation group before?
No, it's still
the same time?
It's the same. It's just the FDA process. See, like they got a faster like FDA type process. I don't know what it's called over there, but you know.
But they still started exactly.
Remember,
everybody keeping off around the same time.
Hey, y'all, do me a favor. Type in Keote Johnson.
Oh yeah, dude who fell out, basketball player.
Yeah, you know he had COVID, right?
Damn.
Over the summer.
That's why he passed out.
Over the summer, right?
Yeah.
All right.
I ain't heard of.
So we're gonna start seeing a lot of the athletes that had COVID, right? And nothing really necessarily happened to them. And y'all just pay close attention. Y'all just pay close attention, man. Like, this thing is serious. Hey, Corey, I know what the hell we supposed to be talking about, Corey.
Mm-hmm.
So we talking about how serious viruses can be and how intelligent they are. So, like, you know, we talk about coronavirus. It is a successful pathogen. Absolutely, it's successful. It put us in a state of pandemic, meaning it's on every continent. Okay, at one time, that's a pandemic. All right, that's successful. So people saying, man, it's only 1%, only 1% died, but that's what makes it so successful, is that it don't kill you. It don't want to kill you, right? It want to be passed on. It attacks humans, and because humans love to socialize. Humans like to see their mother and their father and their grandmother. Humans like to go out and play and party. You know what I'm saying? To be social is to be human. So this virus actually figured that out. Figured that out. That's what that virus do. It spreads. Now, Ebola, man, that's not even as successful of a virus. It's not successful at all, because it gets you too sick too fast and you die. So you don't even get a chance to come in contact. You might come in contact with 1 or 2 people and they might get it. And the virus is airborne. So the droplets get to float in the air for a minute and chill, like the measles. So viruses are intelligent. How long has viruses been on planet Earth? How intelligent are they? The coronaviruses was the 4 of them was for colds. Remember that. 4 strands of it was the common cold. Then you had the MERS and the SARS, right? 1 and 2. So look how successful this is. It don't want to just kill you. It wants to infect everybody. There are long-term effects with coronavirus. You still got people running around tired for months after that. It doesn't want to kill you. See, that's the point. It doesn't want to kill you. It wants to attack you. It wants to attack your weaknesses. In the Black community, we figured we was the strongest. Oh, Black people are stronger. We strong. We can go through this. We can go through that. We thought we could till we ran up against nature in the form of an invisible enemy. I find it to be very, very interesting that people don't understand. That's why we teach. So no one's saying that if you catch coronavirus, you're going to die. See, that's not what we're saying. What we're saying is coronavirus wants to spread. and want to catch you later on down the line. It wants to take advantage of your high blood pressure. It wants to take advantage of your weakened heart. It wants to take advantage of all the things that you don't do right. If you're too much of a damn vegan, it wants to attack that where your nutrition ain't where it needs to be. It's on your head. Nature is the killer. This is a very, very successful virus. Not because it kills everybody. That's not what makes it successful. What makes it successful is the fact that it spreads and it rocks you to sleep. That's what makes it successful.
Yo, he go to Italy dude right here, yo. But you're right, Unc. This goes back to your point, what you said about Keontae.
Hey, just fell out.
Yeah, this go back to it. So they're gonna have to run tests to make sure because of mitocosis or whatever it's called. Myocarditis.
Yeah, I've been looking at the NBA lineup. Shit, they got like damn near like 24 people on the team because no people gonna be sitting out for COVID. You know what I'm saying? So I look at the lineup, I was like, God damn, like 30 people on the team.
Man, we comfortable with it now. We're
Look,
comfortable with
your point right here, yo. Fears of it. Fears that COVID-19 can cause the cardiac inflammation called myocarditis has grown. As doctors report seeing previously healthy people whose COVID-19 experience is trailed by myocarditis-induced heart failure. Mohidden recently treated 42-year-old Abdul Kashim, who had typical COVID-19 symptoms in April, including loss of smell and mild shortness of breath. A month later, he fell critically ill from severe myocarditis. I'm just grateful to be alive, he said. We spent more than 2 weeks in an intensive care unit. Why did this happen, he wonders. How the virus might damage your heart muscle is just one question researchers are now probing. Other studies are following the people and after acute illness to learn how common heart inflammation is after COVID-19, how long it lingers, and whether it responds to specific treatments. Researchers also want to know whether patients fare similarly to those with myocarditis from other causes, which can include chemotherapy and other viruses. In more than half of the viruses-induced cases, the inflammation resolves without incident, but some cases lead to arrhythmia, and impaired heart function, or rarely the need of a heart transplant. Because millions are now contracting the coronavirus, even a small proportion who suffer severe myocarditis will amount to a lot of people. Are we going to have an increase of patients with heart failure secondary to this? Peter Liu, cardiologist and chief scientific officer of the University of Ottawa Heart Institute. So yeah, not the boy, y'all.
Yeah, we had a question for the chat. That's interesting right there. So we had a blood thinners, COVID, and blood thinners. COVID and blood thinners. Is it less likely to contract COVID if you're on blood thinners? Man, listen, they give you the blood thinners because people who catch coronavirus actually develop blood clots, and so they give you blood thinners. So I've never heard of if you're on blood thinners was no, because blood thinners, no, blood thinners do not cause an immune response. No.
Yeah, but to your point though, yeah, we learning to live with all of these deaths, man. You know, it's like 3,000 people died in 9/11. We went to war with Iraq for 20-something years, still at war with them, and we got a 9/11 that's been happening every day for the past month now. You know what I mean? It's like it's crazy, man.
We comfortable with that.
And we comfortable. We cool with that.
We cool. 3,000 people died there. That's cool. Oh man.
Yeah, Atlanta broke the record. Atlanta broke his own record for like 6,000. 6,000. I think Atlanta broke the record. They broke their own record for like 6,000 new cases just recently. Yeah, because I rode by today. They got to drive up COVID testing, and you didn't even got to get out the car. Got the tents out. You just pull up like a drive-through McDonald's and go through.
Yeah, that's how ours is, man. You ain't even got to get out the car. You just pull up, swab your nose, send you home, call you 24 hours.
Yeah. My wife is the director of operations of one of those testing sites right there.
Oh, that's
So,
nice.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, it's. I mean, you know,
How many people just want to go get tested just to get tested, yo?
Shit, I don't want to go there because I'm thinking like the niggas might have corona. I don't want to be around niggas who suspect they got corona. You know what I'm saying? Like shit, I'll just stay away from all y'all niggas. Somebody in that car got that Rona.
Shit. What time we at, man? We at the clock, man. It's almost 2:00, man. Look, man. Did we give a good answer to the blood thinners, man? Ain't no way in the world no blood thinner gonna stop you from getting.
Nah, they give you blood thinners in there to help fight against it. They give you blood thinners and they give you blood thinners and then they give you the oxygen.
yeah, that's to help with the symptoms, not a preventative measure.
Yeah, that's
Like
my
sister.
Because remember, in the early years, they wasn't in the early days of the coronavirus. People was dying from blood clots, right? So now what they do is they check your lungs. They automatically go ahead and check your lungs, right, for blood clots. They do that off. They do that off the rip. That's one of the things they do now when you brought in for coronavirus and you sick like that. First thing they do is they check for quote. They give you blood thinners and they check for that. They check for the blood clots. But no, I've never read nothing about blood thinners stopping the virus. That doesn't even make no sense. I don't think that no.
Virus, man.
That's the only thing we got is the vaccine, huh?
Yeah, ain't nothing stopping the virus on that but a vaccine, bro. Like that.
That's it. I hate to tell y'all. Go tell your pseudos, hey man, ain't nothing but a vaccine ain't gonna do this one, bro. That nigga Sabir Bay said some fucking oregano oil.
The hell?
Nerve to call our name. Not once, not twice, 10, 13 times in a collection of 3 videos. And he don't think he gonna get it?
He said it more than that. He said it more than that, yo. Yeah, I think he might have said it today. I don't know.
Hey.
Is he? And look, this is what he say. Hey man, yeah, I want y'all to come on my stream. Man, ain't nobody coming on your damn stream. Let's go to a neutral platform.
You want some views?
Hey, only in America will you see a scientist who's spending billions of dollars to fight a virus, and then there's a nigga over there with some oregano oil talking about all they need is this. You know what I'm saying? Like, the hell is wrong with people, bro? Like, you know what I'm saying?
Man, I saw you.
Let's look up oregano oil.
I spent all these billions of dollars. All you need is some oregano oil, bro. What is that?
I saw y'all boy over there kicking it. Man, he was over there with a team of folks kicking just the most false misinformation I done heard all pandemic. This damn Curtis Cobb, man. Man, I fell out my damn seat listening. I said, man, did this dude just say that? Unbelievable, man. Had a damn pediatrician on the line like a motherfucker. I said, man, you
Curtis without a cause.
Hey, how you gonna be talk about viruses and show up with anybody but a virologist? Like, what the hell? Yeah, I got this pediatrician on the team.
I'm like, man, these anti-freedom fighting. I don't even know if they anti-vax, man. They sound like some freedom fighters, man. We want our freedom, no man. I'm like, what kind of dumb?
We want our freedom.
We want our freedom.
Vaccine, okay? We got the oil. We're gonna see what it is. Ladies, hey Sean, you typing it into?
What's that?
Oregano, oil of oregano.
Come on, bro. Man.
Come on, man. Don't stop.
Why are you doing this shit? It's 9 health benefits and uses on Healthline. I don't like even using Healthline. Very well, WebMD. Do you want to use WebMD?
Nope. Yeah, WebMD ain't bad. Nah.
You sure?
Nope.
Wow.
Yeah, let's see.
It's a 2017 article from NIH.
All right, what did it say? I know it's gonna be like some type of help for antiviral. Niggas don't even know what that means. That mean after your ass get it.
Antimicrobial properties. So essential oils of oregano are white. Oh, no, my bad.
Oregano oil, yo. Oh man, I'm gonna kill him on this.
I don't know. I don't know though. I think Ali. I mean, Ali got him. The Moorish. The Moorish Aboriginal. I mean, not Moorish Aboriginal. The Muslim Aboriginal. I think he got him.
I ain't even make it that far. What did he get him with? What did he get?
Bro. Ali told us that they setting our immune system. They setting us up, bro, because they telling us to stay in the house. They telling us to stay in the house, weaken our immune system so it can, you know what I mean, make us get ready to take the vaccine, bro.
Oh man.
Always.
Oh yeah, that's right. They trying to make us get sick so we take the vaccine.
Yeah, make us force us to get sick.
But he said, know we already sick.
And he said some crazy stuff. But anyway, the abstract says oils of oregano are widely recognized for their antimicrobial activity, as well as their antiviral and antifungal properties. Nevertheless, recent investigation has demonstrated that these compounds are also potent as antioxidants, anti-inflammatory, anti-diabetic, and cancer suppressive agents. These properties of oregano essential oils are potential interest to the food, cosmetic, and pharmaceutical industries. The aim of this manuscript is to review the latest evidence regarding essential oils of oregano and their beneficial effects of health. So let's skip the meat.
They're gonna hit you with the we ain't tested it yet. Watch.
It's 2017. How can they test that on COVID?
Go right to the conclusion. They're gonna say, man, we ain't even what happened was we need more scientific tests on it.
This review tries to enlighten about the therapeutic use of essential oils extracted from different oregano species. The many studies mentioned in this manuscript might be taken in consideration for those interested in searching new components of natural drugs that can be used to treat or prevent several diseases of worldwide importance, such as diabetes and cancer. Nevertheless, in spite of the many benefits of essential oils from oregano, it has been reported that they can exert adverse effects. As a consequence, preclinical studies are needed to ensure the security of the use of these compounds in humans. Likewise, administration strategies should be studied to enhance the effect of such compounds.
Say it again.
As a consequence, preclinical studies are needed to ensure the security of the use of these compounds.
Stop. So let me get this straight. We just watched the whole vaccine trial, and they're still saying that the trials are needed, clinical studies?
Yeah.
They ain't even get you to humans. They ain't even get you to animals yet. Oh man. Yeah, we got clear lungs with divine suspect. We got olive oregano. I don't even know you're supposed to put that on your pizza or something. Am I correct?
Yep. Pasta.
Nigga got the pasta cure.
But the crazy thing, though, if just a simple understanding how a virus works, like if that oil oregano could mimic COVID, then you don't want to take oil of oregano.
Listen, oregano contains chemicals that might help reduce cough and spasms. Oregano also might help digestion by increasing bile flow and fighting against some bacteria, viruses, fungi, intestinal worms, and other parasites, yo. That's how it works. And that's all the information you get on
after you get the virus.
That's all the information you're gonna get on. So let's go to the side effects.
Oh man.
Let's go to the side effects. Oregano leaf is likely safe when taken in amounts of food, possibly safe when taken by mouth or applied to the skin in medical amounts. Mild side effects include stomach upset. Oregano might also cause an allergic reaction in people who have an allergy to plants in the
what kind of reaction?
Allergic reaction, which could kill you. Which can kill you. You remember they were saying something about allergic reaction to a vaccine? People was all over there. It could kill you. Oregano. And oregano flow.
What you read? Are you reading from the Journal of Applied Microbiology?
Bro, I am reading from WebMD.
Well, here go. Let's go to to antiviral efficiency mechanisms. Huh?
I was just getting at that little basic WebMD. I was just gonna hit on this. What it's talking about.
It's like for the layman, like, look, blah, 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 blah. Wrap that up.
Oh God, yo. I just can't believe we live in this world like this, yo. Where the fucking data at on this? Let me see. Oh man. Abstract is to investigate the antiviral efficiency of oregano oil and its primary active component, caracolor, against monovalent murine neurovirus.
I put 18. I'm in 19.
And we see a human neurovirus subjugate. Man.
Nah, I got you. I got I got a COVID-19 source, yo.
Oh no.
Put on oregano?
No.
I ain't got one. Ain't got nothing to do with oregano, yo. The essential oils have an antiviral. But let me see what it says in the
The Pizza Hut.
Nope, ain't got oregano in here at all, yo.
Yo, bro, it's the Pizza Hut.
Look.
What?
Eucalyptus oil. Got eucalyptic oil in there. Garlic oil.
Oh man.
All this other stuff. I still ain't got no what he said in here.
Oh man.
Manufactured oil conclusion. COVID-19 has emerged as a very serious threat to global health, unfortunately. Very few medications have been clinically shown to have efficacies against SARS-CoV-2 and its inflammatory complications. Drugs having different label uses are currently being tried in various combinations as supportive treatments. Essential oils have long been known to have anti-inflammatory, antioxidant, immune modulatory, and antiviral properties, and are being proposed to have activity against SARS-CoV-2. However, the existing information about the essential oils is very preliminary, and the majority of the claims are based on data obtained from computer-aided docking and preliminary in vitro studies. In this regard, well-planned in vitro and in vivo studies are warranted to establish the safe dose and clinical efficacy of essential oils against SARS-CoV-2. Moreover, keeping in view the multiple pharmacological attributes of essential oils, a combination approach whereby essential oils with established pharmacokinetic and pharmacodynamic properties are administered with synthetic drugs and suggested to combat this viral disorder and its associated complications. So ain't no solution.
Man. Hold on.
Antiviral and effective, man. It's
2020. You're trying to fight a virus with the way a hunter gatherer would 10,000 years ago. Damn mind.
Yo, crazy. He called him a hunter gatherer more with the faz on.
Niggas are hunter gatherers, man.
They carry their water, they fast. Bring me the water, Dad. Fill up the faz.
Right.
Oh, man.
Look, Journal of Virology, oregano oil and its principal component, yo. Inhabited HIV-1 fusion into target cells. This ain't got nothing to do with COVID, though. It ain't much.
Oh, shit. Let's see.
Ain't no information, ain't no real science in here, yo. And that's from the virology people. Figure data. Now you got to sign in and you want some more information on this, yo.
Oh, man. We ain't signing. Damn. This nigga.
He's sitting on a wild goose. He ain't no different than Ali Muhammad, yo. Ali Muhammad, look, sent me on a wild goose chase. I'm playing the video live and I'm listening to Ali Muhammad. He done made me chase the sun. He done what is it called? Cal Cosafield or whatever it is. Hold up. What's that word he used? There we go. For Casafarel, I don't know how to pronounce it. This right here. I done chased this down. Then when I chase this down, just let me see if my other article up. Nah, it ain't highlighted in here. Let me just go to Wiki.
Listen
I
to
chased it down. Then he had me, he was somewhere in this paragraph in Wiki. I was trying to catch what he was reading, but I couldn't catch what he was reading. And then he talked about it going into the liver. So it went from chlorocalciferol and into calciferol or whatever he called it to calcitriol. Man, he had me on a goose chase. I was all this.
Did he get his doctorate for real?
Doctorate in what?
Oh man. Oh man.
Get a dissertation in physical education. How you did that?
Yeah,
It's the Aboriginal Medical Association, yo.
Oh man.
It's talking about vitamin D3 and sunlight converting it to vitamin D and all that. Man.
Yeah,
Vitamin
man.
D allow calcium in.
If we do this, yo, we can make a lot of money, yo. Look, watch this.
No,
Just
he
watch.
did.
Watch the screen,
What he did?
Watch the screen.
Oh man.
Was that Ali Muhammad head?
Yeah, that's him.
Yeah. No. Stop.
Whoa, stop right there. Is that oh, you know what that is, right? That's the look of shit when you look at a person and tell what's wrong with them. You see that to the right? See that?
600. Yeah.
$600.
Yo.
What? Man, click that.
Look, you tripping because he got the autoimmune healing indigenous people for $1,200.
No.
Hey man, them folks is evil, bro.
3 to 6 month cure regimen on all bio diseases.
What?
Man, when I watched that video with Ali Muhammad, I lost all hope in all humanity. Yo.
Like that's you understand? Like he
got a shot in there, right? Yo, what did he say?
You got an intro video right here. Intro video right here. Says level 2 certification takes the student through proper use of quantum magnetic and analyzer. Students learn all anatomical and physiological aspects of 37 areas of the human body. All students have a quantum analyzer mailed to them for their course. Classes are via live webinar and a test is provided after 4 to 6 weeks, depending on student completion of homework. Students learn to measure health based on cellular necrosis and apoptosis, weak magnetic field emission.
Bro,
magnetic field.
Students learn that Black biology paradigm and its pertains to diagnosis. Students are able to take a diagnostic within less than 60 seconds and produce a report for clients that shows area of disease and gives expert advice to the clients on what to take and how to remove disease based on the paradigm of the Aboriginal Medical Association.
Man,
it's better, yo. It gets better.
But seriously though, like, he's evil, bro. Like, I ain't even joking around. Like, that's an evil dude.
This is fraud, man. This is fraud.
No, that's
the FBI
evil.
has to be looking at him. They have to, yo.
Yeah, that's evil, bro. Like, he's an evil dude, but for real, for real.
Yo,
is that
watch the video, yo.
Right there. What is that?
Nah, what you talking about? Coronavirus?
Yo, go up.
He be saying this shit with a straight face.
That red to your lungs. Keep going. No, you went the wrong way. Go back. Scroll down. Yeah, right there. What's that?
The cure for AIDS and HIV. What you talking about?
Oh, yo? That's it. The what?
The cure.
He's saying that?
Private lecture, cure yourself of HIV and AIDS via indigenous food.
Oh man.
This dude's evil, bro.
Oh man. These niggas. You can shut this shit.
Yo, y'all tripping, man. Dude, legit, yo.
Hey, Sean, you get the other thing right there, yo?
Enemy of the state.
You get that in the chat?
Hold on, let me grab it.
Damn.
Which one? This one right here, this video?
No, right here in the thing. It's got the journal. Wiley.
Who?
No, I put it in the chat right here, yo.
Man, the last comment I see in this chat is Malcolm.
Damn. Oh, hold on.
He
All right,
sent
here.
it telepathically, Sean.
Yeah,
I sent
yeah.
it through the Aborigine School of Thought, yo. What's wrong with you? You got it?
Yeah, I got it.
But when did this dude become an abo?
He been that.
You been there, yo.
Yeah, he been out for a long time.
He was the
For
first
real?
abo before Dan Calloway.
Yeah, remember, he had
Really?
he had the rocks from Peru and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He was
yeah.
that. He was
Hey, what
that.
that introduction say right there, yo? You see that?
So he's
Yeah.
not a part of the Nation of Islam?
Nah. Yeah, he is.
He was, and I think he's different. Yeah, he had
It said,
different.
He is?
yeah, he is. It
Like he
says,
had a whole brand,
I'm
man.
highly
no, I think
confused.
they silenced him and he went abo on him.
Yeah.
It said,
Of course
worldwide.
they're gonna silence him. He making up his own pseudo shit.
Oh, it said worldwide human noroviruses, novids, are responsible for more than 267 million cases of gastroenteritis,
Uh-huh.
including an estimated 21 million in the United States each year. It says Navi. These is or are the causative agents of 50% of all the gastroenteritis cases and more than 80% of non-bacterial cases. Outbreaks of Navi illness have occurred in numerous venues, including assisted living communities, hospitals, military barracks, restaurants.
All right, stop. Now go to that conclusion. It's right above that.
Yeah, it says our results demonstrate that carbapenem is effective in inactivating MNV within 1 hour of exposure by acting directly on the viral capsid and subsequently the RNA.
Now, what else? What's the next one?
Significance and impact of the study. The study provides novel findings on the antiviral properties of oregano oil and carbapenem against MNV and demonstrates the potential of carbapenem as a new natural food and surface fomite sanitizer to control human norovirus.
So we just figured out what the norovirus was and what they do. They cause stomach aches and gastrolitis. Am I correct?
Yeah.
Why in the hell would you tell a group of unsuspecting people in the middle of a damn pandemic to take some shit that's for your stomach and something else that ain't even there yet? It ain't even there yet. It's not even there yet. They don't even got it yet, but they trying to figure it out. Why would you do that? Why you got people out here buying some pizzas? Come on, man.
Why are you buying some pizzas?
Come on, man. Come on, yo. Come on, man. Like, seriously, yo, like this shit, you just couldn't believe this. Oh,
Yeah.
man, yo got niggas on the olive oil tip, yo. Why you at it, man? Go ahead and get the olive oil, yo, and get the garlic oil, yo, and go ahead with that and get the Parmesan.
This is what I'm trying to tell you, yo. Look, he want a health consultation for $500, yo. Look at your boy right here, though. Learn the science of biocosmology versus medical astrology.
This nigga say biocosmology, man. He just made up some shit. He just hoping you click on something, yo. Hope they click on something and give me 600. Click on $100, yo. I can pay my rent. Click on it. Come on, really, yo?
He just raping.
Look, he got that shit. Look, the Aboriginal Indigenous Summit 2021, yo. 200.
No, he got the non-vegan meal plan, $90.
Yeah.
Click on the non-vegan. Oh, remember this? Hold on. Remember this article? Scroll up, right? No, damn. No.
That nigga selling everything. Vegan toothbrush,
Remember the
$200.
lady right there? Remember he claimed to fix that lady right there with the skin, yo? Remember that?
Right here, huh? Right here?
Yeah, remember that?
Yeah.
That nigga, yo.
He did. He fixed the skin. Look in the middle, yo.
What?
She like
Yo, I give up, yo. I give up, dog.
natural breast enhancements, yo.
Really?
He's just like, oh my God.
Are you serious, dude? Click that button.
You mean this dude left from
He got
physical
butt
education?
enhancements too?
And he got permanent breast enhancements via body sculpting and vacuum reformation.
For how much?
Enhancement. 700.
Yo, I wonder if he can let me get it for 500. Yo, I can make the 2 off of it.
Oh my God.
Are we
This is
serious, yo?
that's insane, bro. That's
Yeah, this lady right here. He said he cured this lady right here, yo.
Yeah, I told you the black lady, right?
Yeah. But we don't know this is her though. We don't know if this is her real article or not.
You been saying it? That's in Daily Mail, yo.
Yeah.
That nigga
He
ain't
just
no damn Daily Mail. Yeah, ain't no send them about him.
yo, you hating, you hating on Dr. Ali. I'm a rule.
And this the nigga who changed the letters on the degree, though. Remember?
1,500. He doing. Man.
How much you doing for the butts?
1,500. You get your whole new booty, ladies.
Man, click that. Click that. Click that. What? What did it say?
Hold on, you talking about a Muslim doing breast enhancement?
Man, he can't do no damn
Butt
breath.
job?
Serious?
Allah like that?
1,500 sculpting for what? A gluten body vacuum sculpt, man. You know what, man? Look, ladies and gentlemen, yo, we out of here. Face off.
A Muslim, bro?
Corey, where you at, Corey? Corey, where you at? I know you playing the game. Where you at, Concrete? What?
Scared them off, man.
1 hour health consultation or scan, 500. If he find out something wrong with you, he gonna charge you another 150.
This nigga is eating.
Man, this shit can't be legal though.
I don't care. Hey, look, man.
He ain't booked up though. He ain't booked up. He available. He
Damn
available.
right he available.
But man, set an appointment, yo. We're gonna show up there together. Put Sabir Bay name on that motherfucker.
Man, yo. Look, conscious community, easy food, man. Easy food.
As you can see, he targeting women. You don't see no penis enhancements on that list, do you? Sean, you funny.
You might have it. Keep scrolling down. Keep scrolling.
Wait a minute. I thought I saw some Mandingo oil or something up there earlier.
Spoke too soon. Spoke too soon.
What in the hell is going on in this world, yo?
Hold up. Nope. Y'all tripping.
This shit is insane, bro. This is insane.
He got
it.
Hey, yo, hold on, yo. We got a new show. It's called Go to a Pseudo Website.
There it is. Okay.
We're going to pick a pseudo website every show and just click through. I'll give you the first installment. Let's click through a pseudo's website.
Look,
nah, hey, don't do that because somebody right now.
Oh
man,
Sean got me.
Don't do it. Don't do
I
it.
thought he was just targeting the women.
Nah, somebody go see it and be like, I'm gonna reach out.
Let me take a sip of this.
Oh,
hold up. Why is a child holding this fucking bottle though?
I said that.
Oh my God, yo.
Be fruitful, multiply.
Like, is this legal though? Is this like child exploitation a little bit? Like,
probably for fertility or something.
Man, I'm telling you, yo, the FBI has to be watching him. Has to be.
He called it the obelisk.
This is far to a whole nother level, man.
I see why they put him out, bro.
What is that
it's
for?
The obelisk, yo. It's an optimal supplement for male enhancement, increasing the free testosterone. It is a compound.
No, yo, it don't say that, yo. Why would they have a child holding that, man?
Yes, you do.
Man, dingo for man, get that off the screen. Come on, yo. That's like, man, that's some shit. Nah, yo.
It's like we want to laugh because it's funny, but it's kind of hard.
Yo, why would he have a child doing
that?
Hold that.
Why would you put a child up there, yo?
I said that.
Like, whose kid is that? Like I'm telling you, I think this might be illegal. I don't think you can do that, yo. You can't be having your people kids up there like that.
Are y'all serious right now? Did we just see Mandingo oil with a kid holding that? Are y'all serious, bro?
The man is evil, y'all.
Yo, wait a minute. Wait, I'm Sosa. You know, come on, yo. Did we just see that? Am I tripping?
That's insane, bro.
Come on, yo. Come on, CK. CK.
Man,
CK.
I'm disgusted for man. We ain't even in 2021 yet, but I'm disgusted going into.
Is that Mandingo oil? CK.
Man, it's probably just gold water in that bottle, man.
No, did he say male enhancement on that? And that?
Yeah.
No, he didn't.
But why would you put that with a child? Like the imagery, like people, what they're gonna be thinking is like you're trying to suggest that people should buy your product so that they can have a bigger penis to have sex with a kid because you decided to put a fucking kid in a picture with just sick.
I know. I like having a condom commercial with little kids holding a condom like condoms. Like, what?
Nah, he got some kind of pseudo explanation. No, really, the enhancement was talking about it wasn't the real male enhancement, it was the male.
Yeah, it's gonna be like, oh, so you can have more kids. No.
Yeah, he probably don't find all the loopholes like how Dr. Sadie was.
That picture, yo. Hey, Ali, you gotta change that, bro. Do something different on that, yo.
That man is running the world straight scam. That's crazy.
Oh my God, yo, this shit is crazy, yo. I'm done. Look, man, we out of here, man. That shit just killed my day, yo.
Real bodybuilding, yo. I can get your body right. 1,300. Give me 1,300. Yeah. I got a workout plan for you, yo.
Yeah, I can.
Full quantum diagnostic reading, evaluating the state of blood, heart, liver, kidneys, pancreas, brain. Endocrine glands, gallbladder, small and large intestine, mineral levels, toxicity, metals, etc. Shy meridians, and more. A full 6-month regimen of nutrition and exercise that will remove any biological disease malfunction. Full health manual with receipts and dietary classification. Monthly checkup with the doctor, Ali.
Yeah, I'm monthly about here with that. I tap the light on and I'm tapping out.
For sure.
Hey, man, look out here, man. Yo, y'all see the rate they will go to, man, the lengths they will go to, man, and just the overall sheer buffoonery of it all. I'm disappointed. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what's going on. I can't quite figure it out. But, man, don't y'all be going over there for that breast enhancement.
It's called the grift, man. They're trying to make that money.
Somebody, yo.
No hustle.
Y'all had the breast enhancement that really, is that what that's what we doing now? Is that what, man, look, y'all.
Breast and booty. Don't forget the booty. Breast and booty. Yo, you know what? Tomorrow I'm dealing with Vax to the Future on Science with Sean, yo.
Man, that shit is haram, man. Hey, y'all talking about that man's a Muslim, man. I'm out, man. Peace and good night, y'all. Tripping.
He's supposed to be altering the body, is he, yo?
A salam, a steak, and pork and bacon, and we out. Ali Baba Muhammad.